Hello, Johnson. Hello. I'm just gonna watch some Gupslop, you know? I'm just setting up the chat because I need to read it. You know? Anyway, I mean, it's all old stuff. You know, I've already said this many times before, but I wait because this isn't drama. This isn't urgent. I wait to watch this.
Shoppers browsing for
Because I kind of like
costumes
just
and
talking
spooky
over it
decorations are
in a
shocked
long
when a deadly
stream,
shooting
or
erupts
a
in
short
Albuquerque,
stream,
New
long
Mexico.
video.
The fatal encounter is captured by a body cam, but the man wearing it isn't a police officer. He's a security guard assigned to a Spirit Halloween store.
Mama killed somebody! Why? Why?
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On October 16, 2025, a 25-year-old armed security guard named Josiah Armijo is keeping watch at his current post, a Spirit Halloween seasonal costume store that seems to greatly require his services.
Interesting. I'm here to patrol requesting an 82. Got 5 occupants currently stealing from the store at the Spirit off of Carlisle and Indian School. Hey, I caught him concealing it.
Yeah, we love this.
Hey guys, I need you to leave the store.
Toppy.
I need you guys to leave the store. I saw you concealing a shirt, so I need you and your friends to leave. Let's go. Put the hat down. Let's go. Put this stuff down. You guys are no longer walking in Spirit, all right? This idiot stuck a shirt in his pants. I kicked them all out.
Josiah handles the situation, not knowing that he...
I mean, if anything, they got off easy. He could have baited them by letting him leave. Once they leave the store, now it's officially theft, whatever, and then they could get him. If he hasn't get the item out and then he lets him leave, he just doesn't want to deal with this fucking bullshit. Reasonable so far.
Is less than an hour away from a much more serious encounter that will change the.
And also, if you're in a store and you don't want
you
own a store, you don't want the police at your store all the fucking time because it ruins your reputation. No one wants to go to a store where the cops are hanging out, you know?
I know he is.
It just makes it look like a fucking thug piece of shit, like a shithole. It's like if you get homeless camping your restaurant, you don't want the fucking homeless there, right? No one's gonna eat at a spot where homeless people sleep.
To a position where he can better watch the man, who authorities will later identify as 41-year-old Chase Beltramo. When Chase heads for the front door with items he hasn't purchased, Josiah breaks into a sprint and a chaotic, violent encounter begins.
Oh. What is he doing?
And a chaotic...
So employee, because the...
violent encounter begins.
Got his ass.
Come here. Get the f on your stomach, bitch. Get the f on your... $82 in a Carlisle! Don't move! Don't move! You don't move, I shoot you!
Whoa.
He didn't even ask if he even stole it. He saw it from a mile away. How does he know he didn't pay for it?
Move, I shoot you! Get on your back!
Dude, getting a fucking gun out on a guy that's on the ground, and he might have not even stolen it, dude. What?
Josiah's body cam falls to the ground. 3 gunshots ring out.
Shots fired!
Yeah, it's just over like a fucking t-shirt. There's no way you get a fucking gun out of some fucking bum-ass shoplifter, man.
Who's officer? Is he on the screen? Is he in his room with us right now?
Back up, bro.
He's not even a cop. This guy is he's a security guard. He's not even a cop.
Josiah reattaches his body cam, but he's a long way from processing.
Also, dude, what the hell is the pineapple thing, man?
We had to see what happened before.
What does it even mean? I still don't get it.
Yo.
Shut! Who the f is my backup?
You stay down right here. Hey, get the face, bro. Where's some dramatic shit? Okay. Relax. Hey, you shot, you hurt, or you ain't shooting?
You shot her! Shot her!
Chat, at this point, chat, because only more accurate footage.
Yeah, show the outside camera.
I can't tell now. I can't see.
But to me, it just seems like it was escalating over nothing.
Landon shot someone!
Or the guy was already on the ground. He didn't even know if he had a weapon. Why do you pull a gun on him, man? And if you're gonna pull a gun, then step back a little bit.
The biggest one was maybe a maybe, but I'd say not.
I had to, bro. I had to.
Determining the
Ah!
would be a job for the
Now it makes sense. He had to.
Josiah makes another call.
That makes sense.
Call mom.
Yeah, okay, my bad. My bad.
No, you guys say you just stole the costume. I mean, I agree with you. But at the end, there was some form of encounter. We don't know if the guy was, if it was a possible actual self-defense or not. We don't know yet.
There you go.
What? There was a struggle. We don't know what kind of struggle that is. We don't know what kind of struggle that is, though.
I had to shoot him. I had to.
Mama.
Carlisle. He tried robbing and he was fighting me. He was reaching for my stuff. I had to.
You hear me? You know where you shot him at?
We can't see though, man.
Blank, bro. Twice.
Point blank where?
How they show it?
Chest.
Right there.
Where we're trained to do. Where we're trained.
Did you shoot him with a gun?
Yeah, I had to.
Josiah's direct employer is New Mexico Security Services, and soon his co-worker arrives and jumps into action.
I think he just, yeah.
Help him.
That's his co-worker? Oh, it's security, yeah. I think he just go for a bit of an investigation. Just get the outside camera, you know? You see the outside camera and it's pretty easy to tell if he had to, or if he didn't have to. Because it doesn't look like he had to, you know?
What started the situation?
Stealing them from the store.
Shoplifting. You tried to stop the shoplifting.
As witnesses try to get the story from Josiah, the first cops arrive.
You're the one that shot? Okay.
65 months. Hope you have a good stream. Can I get a welcome to the jungle? If not, it's cool. W streamer.
Is he actually dead now?
Well, I don't know what to think, what to feel. I need to see more. Sorry, it is what it is.
Why?
Well, now he's crying because he got caught, not because he shot someone.
For now, it's like neutral.
You need the tape for now, okay? Can you put... Thank you.
Yeah, it's real. Did you record what happened? Did you record it to the footage? Yeah? It should have the whole situation. You have a way of...
I'm gonna do though, it's not a great look though. The fact that the guy is on the ground and this guy has his gun on the back of his head, like, bro, that's like a never. Like, this guy's clearly got poor training. Gun already out at the back of his head, and he's swapping in his gear to get his pepper spray falling apart. Bro, fuck is that?
Yeah.
Also, dude, pepper spray is so stupid.
We're gonna go back to the car, okay?
Like, his loot is dropping around and shit like that.
It's so stupid. You know what? They need to normalize.
It's not self-defense. That's what I'm saying. But it could be.
You know,
a clear view
medieval weapons.
And soon, additional
yeah,
footage
because
will show
the good part about medieval weapons is it's all about range, right? If you know the meta, chat, this is medieval meta, okay? You have the guys on horses. Okay, you have guns, right? Guns are good at range, and they have a lot of firepower, but once you get close, they're just gonna be a little bit slow and cumbersome. So if you've got a fast horse, and you've got a guy in a fucking armor on a horse, the horse can like tank a shot and still go. The guy can wipe out an army of gunmen, like with like a few horses, you know? But you get a long spear, you stick it in a horse, and the horse is stuck, the guy is stuck, he's cooked, right? So you have infantry, the guys with the guns, you've got cavalry, that's a horse, and you've got pikemen with the long stick, right? You get the long stick back, and now you can decide the range. You don't need to shoot and kill people, you should keep them at range.
Easier said than done. As it turns out, that may be the least of Josiah's worries. Despite the efforts.
But you know, I think the UK was onto something when they had the sticks.
It's one of those examples that the guy
using the batons.
The first responders. Chase Beltramo dies in the parking lot from a gunshot wound to the upper torso.
Okay, 07.
I'm sorry, sir.
He's a fucking shoplifter bum. 07.
The investigation stretches into the night, and as homicide detectives prepare to speak with Josiah, Spirit Halloween representatives have to decide on their next step.
So corporate's directed us to basically stay closed indefinitely.
Indefinitely? Why? They don't have to be indefinite.
You think this store could be open tomorrow?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We need our Halloween stuff.
Okay, dude. You kill someone in front of the store and it still needs to be open?
Tries to get a sense of where this investigation might be going.
Dude, let the employees get a little break, dude. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's all that's pretty good.
Was it like clear or what?
Yeah, like the quality was really good of the video.
What are your thoughts?
I can't understand my thoughts.
Investigators will have to use witness statements and footage to make their determinations because Josiah has little to say about the incident.
Do you guys record?
We record every incident that we get into.
Okay, good. That's it. I've always found it helpful.
Dude, if you're a well-trained guard and you know all the things, all the laws around self-defense or whatever, right? You wouldn't even ask. You would know instantly, and you wouldn't even have a second thought about this. Something so final as shooting somebody is insane. You know that if you did it right, you're chilling automatically. This guy's on edge because he knows he's fucked up. Dumbass.
It
True.
falls to your benefit all the time, from my point of view.
It does.
Would you like to talk to us about the evening, this event tonight?
I will, but I have an attorney because we have right to bear.
Okay.
So, but I don't know their number. So anytime they said if we get in a shooting to call them, and they'll help us through the process.
Josiah is referring to a special liability policy he purchased that offers members legal aid if they're involved in a self-defense incident. The detectives agree to help put him in contact with one of the company's lawyers.
He's got scammed. Insurance? Oh, hell no. Dude, imagine that. You get a lawyer, and you don't even get the pick, you get the fucking, the broken insurance lawyer.
How is this not a conflict of interest?
No.
These guys clearly don't want to have the liability, don't want to have the... Why would they... It says, oh, we'll cover you if that, but they work for the other company, no?
Yeah.
It's a conflict of interest.
He's gonna get fucked hard. Dude, the lawyer's not on his side. He's on the insurance
team side. The lawyer explains that Josiah cannot be his client because he's from out of state and not licensed in New Mexico. But he recommends that Josiah be given time to rest and find a local attorney before answering
Dude, he's just gonna do everything to,
if a good night's sleep is the key.
Extend the amount of money he's gonna get. And then he's not gonna even protect him. He's only gonna try and protect the company. I mean, is he dumb?
Go to stick a glass on if you want.
Jesus.
And if you talk to the DA, you're probably going to be out in like a day or two.
A day or two?
Yeah. Meaning day could be tomorrow morning, depends on when the judge sees you. It could be either this morning, which is Friday morning, or Saturday morning. You don't have a huge criminal record, you don't have any of that, all that stuff is not there. So they're most likely going to release you. That's just based off of what the DA believes. Now the judge have a whole different aspect about it. Okay. But you're being held, you're not held on what's called an open count of murder or is there criminal charge, meaning that there's no first degree charges. We don't have a first degree murder. It's going to be second or something below.
He's going to getting preferential treatment, I think.
For now, however, Josiah is taken to the Metropolitan Detention
Yeah, the cops
Center.
are definitely on his side.
He asks for a small
they probably
favor.
didn't see what
It's
happened.
like it looks like a vape or something. Yeah. That can't go with you.
Can I hit it before you toss it away?
Classic.
I think I can let you do that.
Oh my god.
I needed that like all day.
The
At
average
the jail,
vapor.
The officer not only takes Josiah's
Brother,
vape, but
this
his
is so
security patches as
dystopian.
well.
I don't know how much people have heard and, who's in there and stuff. So.
Dude, average metal lug.
Dude, chat, we've seen so many of these videos. These vape addicts, do they look at this shit like it's their last breath on earth? Like, they always...
Inside the booking area, issues do indeed materialize,
Like,
but the anger isn't directed at Josiah.
Yeah, bro. Sit down. You dick. Stop. Whatever you now. Yeah, I hate you, pig ass. Go get in the door. You guys like?
What kind of creature is that? What kind of fucking creature is this?
No. Eat your donut.
Sounds kind of good, actually.
When peace is restored, the officers take a look at some of the first shocking images from tonight's incident at Spirit Halloween.
How's this for? It's so bad. Oh, that's my guy, 27.
We want the video though, man.
These images come from surveillance cameras at the store, one of which provides a new vantage point on the tragic altercation, right from the moment a store employee intervenes to keep Chase Beltramo from stealing, and only seconds before Josiah rushes in.
You know what? This is so lame. Dude, you can show the whole video of someone getting fucking murdered on the street, run over, as long as you just blur out the guts and the blood, and you don't show the one frame the shot gets fired. I mean, at that point, just show the whole thing, man. It's just lame. Alright, show all the gore, show the fucking gunshots, show the murder on the video. Because we already saw it, basically. You're hiding nothing. You know? What's the point? It's just lame. You cut out the best parts. Come on, man. You see that? That's just lame. That's so lame.
Alright.
You cut out the best part.
Hold on. I think in the video, that's when he... Right here. I think that's when he had his gun drawn and he takes it back and he pulls out pepper spray, and then he starts to spray him.
Roughly a minute into the chaos, both men roll out of view. Only seconds later, 3 gunshots bring the confrontation to an end.
3?
As dramatic as the footage is, the case soon hits a snag. First hint of which detectives got when they called Josiah's mother earlier tonight.
Hell no.
You called me on my work phone, and I don't feel comfortable speaking to you on my work phone. How did you get my work number?
We have one of the district attorneys attorneys with us, and she was able to work through. They have your guys' information. We do not.
As the detective explains the next day, her employment puts a wrinkle in the prosecution.
Mijo's mother works for the district attorney's office,
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I didn't actually know that even.
Yeah. So to ensure that there is no complications further in the case, all of this is going to be handed over to an actual attorney in the city that does not work with the district attorney's office.
Does he have any charges against him yet, or?
Yes, we did charge him with second-degree murder last night.
What a disaster, brother! What a fucking disaster!
It looks to be self-defense because it looks like the guy had like a hacksaw or something that he was trying to hit him with.
The victim.
I did not see that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's why.
If the guy gets lethal out, you get lethal out.
Oh, the incident with the punches.
It's all
Where's
fair.
the video though? Like, see that? All the footage that this video could acquire is the one over here. What about the one over here though? This is what we want though. This is what we need. Because the guy is returning blows. There's a possible case for self-defense, but how can we know?
Beltramo did have previous run-ins with the law, including a 2013
I
conviction
mean,
for
obviously he's a repeat
and a
offender.
2014 felony
All
conviction for
shoplifters are
residential
fucking
burglary.
bums.
Josiah's fate, however, will not be based on the victim's past, but by what is seen in the footage, including his own body cam recording.
Because the guy had like a black item, you can see it. Look. What the fuck is that? Hold on. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? It's his item.
When investigators review all the footage and speak to the witnesses
Store
on scene,
basket,
they conclude
handle.
that Chase Beltramo was not armed at any point in the altercation.
So he doesn't have an expectation of privacy on a camera that is provided to him. They do this for their legal means to be able to say, hey, you did this within our policies. No, you did this with outside our policies. It's the same thing we do with ours. Like if we're recording for the purpose of legal bounds, but it also keeps us within.
It protects everybody.
Yeah, it protects everybody. It tells you that the officer was
doing something wrong, or
True.
I mean, to be frank, being an absolute.
The arrest affidavit against 25-year-old Josiah Armijo argues that while he may have had probable cause to stop Chase from shoplifting, Chase seemed to be attempting to flee the scene until Josiah put him in a life-threatening position by pointing a loaded...
Okay, hold on. Then you would have to look like, what is the citizen's arrest type of fucking laws in this particular fucking area, state, and whatnot, no? Because that also... No?
Weapon at him.
Don't move! Don't move!
The affidavit also criticizes Josiah's use of pepper spray only inches away from Chase's face. The document concludes, because Josiah didn't have the necessary need for the use of deadly force, he was charged with second-degree murder for the shooting of Chase. Josiah Armijo was released on his own recognizance 2 days after the incident. Court records indicate that he has entered a plea of not guilty. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case
He's gonna
files,
get cooked with the fucking corporate lawyer,
I'm
GG.
gonna say, I'm still neutral about this video.
It's over. There's no
Too
way.
much missing shit. Like we need the video right here.
Dude, if you actually believe insurance is gonna help you out, I mean, you deserve to get caught.
It's not a rage bait. What you need to understand is that we don't know what happens in these moments.
Yeah, that's slavery for you, buddy.
There's seconds.
You're such a noob. You think the
0.1 second. How can you make a call?
the insurance lawyer is gonna be on your side? Yeah.
This can change easily.
I mean,
like,
that's
what I told you.
life in the coal mines.
In the video, his gun drops. He picks it up or some shit like that.
That's life paving my roads, buddy.
I mean, bro, like, come
for
on,
no
bro.
pay,
Like,
because you deserve it.
Like,
no
we
pay.
don't know. It's not possible. There's a lot of things that can happen, and having an opinion that's past neutral is irresponsible.
Welcome to the jungle.
That's what I say.
Those early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light. You'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also include early access to select new videos.
The judge ROR'd him at bail hearing. It says anything about how weak the case is. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, like I said, I don't know why they wouldn't have. I mean, I guess once the case is finished, I guess we'll have the fucking footage of it, right? Because that it looks like it's pretty incriminating, no? Or unincriminating, or whatever the fuck. Like
chase heads for.
Anyway, though, it doesn't matter though. I still think the guard is wrong anyway. Like
violent encounter begins.
Brother, like. Some shoplifting incident. Like, what the fuck is Bill doing?
Get the on your back.
Read above the pictures.
Come here. Get the on your stomach. Get the on your.
True and. Yeah, that's pretty true. That's true and yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true, that's pretty true.
He probably just wanted to be a hero, you know?
That's true. Yeah.
He thought it was his time,
yeah.
Stopping a bum shoplifter
so, shut the fuck
by
up.
killing him.
So, like, dude, like, so I said no, I was right. The guy who does pull his gun like that, like, brother, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Physics of identity.
What is this guy doing? He's got his gun up, pointing at his head or whatever, off the road like that. That's fucking, that's diabolical. What is this guy doing?
Move! No, move! You move, I shoot you! Come here! Get my back!
Yeah, at this point, chat, I feel like this is way outside the expectations of the store, and you're on your own at this point.
Yeah.
Like, no way that the store expects you to fucking fight somebody gladiator style to fucking death if somebody fucking steals like some merchandise like worth under $100. Like, bro, this is not your job description. This is just whatever you want to do at that point. And also, you don't get paid enough to fucking lay down your life for fucking 2 costumes, okay? Fucking Jason Bourne costume and fucking whatever Teletubbies. You're gonna lay down your life for that? Fuck that. Fuck you. You don't pay me enough for this shit. What a joke. That's what I say.
He's right. Well, he's always right. xQc stakes there to die for. You know xQc is just the goat. He's just the goat.
911 location of your emergency.
What is this?
Okay, what's going on?
Alright, this is what's happened.
It's the 7th of November, 2014. 45-year-old Joseph Parker dials 911 at 2:45 in the morning to report an urgent incident that had taken place inside his home in Springville, Tennessee. An incident that had been solely his own doing.
I've been married 12 years. On the 4th, which would have been 2 nights ago at 4 a.m., I shot my wife in the temple of her head. I thought I killed her. And I put her in the freezer out in the garage.
It happened on him and his wife Samantha's 12th wedding anniversary.
Yeah,
a
I've
day
seen
that should
this.
have been a celebration, but instead had somehow ended in Joseph shooting Samantha at point-blank range before proceeding to put her body inside their garage.
Yeah, we'll have to see this one.
We already saw
we've seen
this.
One, not just a little bit. We fully see full-fledged case, like, bro.
Yeah, if you don't remember, it was around 2 years ago we saw this, or like 1.5 years ago.
Jennifer Sheffield's life was largely encapsulated by the posts she made on social media. She worked hard studying in medical school with the hope of becoming a doctor, a journey that she documented on her growing TikTok page. But when she wasn't at school or at a hospital, her time was spent with her family. She had been married to a man named Brandon Sheffield for around a decade, and when they met, Brandon already had 2 children from a separate relationship. Though this didn't deter her in any way, and instead she took on the responsibility of helping to care for them, raising the children alongside Brandon as if they were her own for much of their lives, to the point where they seemingly started referring to her as their mother, a role that she thrived in, as she frequently posted pictures and videos alongside them. And the same was also true for her being a wife, as she loved to share her memories and moments with Brandon, cultivating this image of the perfect family and the perfect pair. But on social media, things are rarely ever as they seem. And on the 10th of December, 2024, Jennifer would drop a bombshell on her followers.
I mean, the guy looks way older.
So, about to be a newly single mom, and I am in the middle of a divorce. My husband is being incredible though, like really and truly, like we are we're working together. Everything's great. We're splitting everything down the middle. Like, you know, everything is good.
What do you mean you're going to be a single mom? It was
Jennifer
his kids.
That she and Brandon were getting a divorce. There was no explanation for why,
she isn't
just
the
the
mom,
simple
though.
fact that they were separated and had already started the divorce process. Something that was reiterated by both of their Facebook relationship statuses, as they shifted to single around the same time. Despite the sad and even shocking news, it was clear that they were handling it better than most.
What's with the music anyway?
There didn't appear to be any resentment between them, as Jennifer described Brandon as having been incredible throughout the process, supporting her in any way possible, which was obviously good not only for them, but for their children, who were top of mind for the pair.
It is a very civil divorce with our daughter in mind, and I really appreciate that. However, you know, I'm going to be a mom, single income right now, and he will be helping with her. He will be supporting her, you know. So essentially, like, I'm really thankful that.
Oh, keep your eyes on the road,
bruh. I will not have to worry so much about supporting her.
It was apparent that there was some kind of custody split being discussed between them, which isn't really made fully clear in the video. But what was clear was how grateful Jennifer was for Brandon's support. But even with this help, this marked the first.
Guys, I hope this doesn't go into some tragic story, because I gotta be honest with you, making a TikTok and looking at the camera while driving with this fucking thing. Like, is she driving? It's mirrored camera? She's driving. No?
Yeah.
Like,
what was clear was how grateful.
Okay. No seatbelts. Look at the camera recording a video with the fucking sun blocker on the blind spot. This is fucking awful.
Jennifer was for Brandon's support. But even with this help, this marked the first time in Jennifer's adult life that she was really on her own.
I've never done this before. I've never been on my own before. So, yeah, if you just have...
She's right side passenger side. Guys, what model or make of car has a wheel on the passenger side? Because I'm actually wondering, because I kind of want to buy one of those. You fucking dumbass! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Probably just mirrored it.
Like, I would really appreciate it, because, like, I'm a little scared right now.
Or it's UK car.
It was uncharted territory, and something that she was understandably nervous about. But despite her fears, Jennifer maintained an optimistic attitude. And thankfully, at this point, the divorce itself was going about as well as it could be. They were both supportive of each other, they were both thinking of the children, and there seemed to be no bad blood between them. Though, as I said before, on social media, things are rarely as they seem.
We have more breaking news now. This out of Brandon, where a husband and wife are dead following a murder. According to Brandon police, the couple was found on Toulon Street this morning after family conducted a welfare check on 30-year-old Jennifer Sheffield.
18 days after posting this video, praising Brandon Sheffield for the incredible way he had been handling their divorce, both Jennifer and Brandon would be found dead inside their Mississippi home. That morning, family members arrived at the house to perform a welfare check, but noted signs of foul play outside, leading to them calling the police. Inside, officers discovered the pair lying next to each other. Each had a single gunshot wound to the head, with one thing being blatantly obvious. Brandon Sheffield had been the one to pull the trigger both times, shooting Jennifer before turning the gun on himself. What happened that night isn't fully understood, but the motive is fairly clear. This was likely the result of the divorce that Brandon had supposedly been handling so well. Though obviously there seemed to be more going on behind the scenes.
So it's just wife murder now?
That this would be
That's
their
what we're gonna
last as a
do.
married couple. Or perhaps he just wanted
But
Jennifer all to himself. And if he couldn't have her, no one could.
Yeah, crime mentality.
Okay.
Since her murder, Jennifer's video has become a morbid piece of internet history, and just seeing how full of hope she was is heartbreaking in hindsight. And because of Brandon's actions, not only was Jennifer robbed of her future, but these children were robbed of their mother figure and their father figure all in one night. And making this even more devastating, some articles have claimed that one of these children was actually in the house during the shootings. What Brandon did was nothing short of evil, but surprisingly, not everyone has seen it this way, as the discourse around this case has somehow led to people actually sympathizing with him, and even blaming Jennifer for her own murder.
Typical.
Sadly, this is just
Chat, it's all cocks that are saying that, man.
Faced since her death.
All
there
cocks.
have been numerous other online controversies surrounding her and her family. Though for the sake of this video, I don't want these to distract from the very real story.
You guys say Twitter? You guys say, nah, I would never do this. Go look at the VOD where we look at the one who cheated on her boyfriend or whatever or some shit, right? When they were celebrated, and look at the fucking chat when they talk about when the fucking guy snapped and killed her or whatever the fuck.
True.
Look at the
True.
chat. Oh, yo, deserved. Oh, dude, cheating is fucking terrible. What it does to him.
Now blame it on Kick. Instead of looking at yourself, you fucking cocky. Dude, chat is home to a bunch of fucking degens, cocks. They always push the blame. They're the same as these fucking criminals. They always push the blame to anyone because they behave like a toddler. They're fucking toddlers. They're iPad kids, right? They're retarded. They haven't grown past their 5-year-old phase.
My chat, your chat thing. I think it's more of an internet male thing, and it's a big portion of it. Unfortunately, you say whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. Internet males right now are at a critical low point. Said it.
It was unlike anything she had posted before. Throughout 31-year-old Rania Ibrahim's Facebook page, friends, family, and followers have been accustomed to seeing posts of her children,
and women,
various religious texts, and other media from her day-to-day life. But on June 14th, 2017, Rania would begin her very first live stream, and it was clear from the start that something had gone terribly wrong.
Okay, I don't open the front door. You're gonna bring the smoke in. Okay. You're not gonna be able to breathe. Your children scared maybe someone outside. They're in the other flat. Are you sure? They've gone into the other flat.
The footage is from Rania's perspective, as she and another woman discuss what lies behind the front door of the apartment unit they were in. The woman, believed to be 33-year-old Isra Ibrahim, told her not to open the door as it would let the smoke in, while Rania insisted that people might still be out there and in danger, eventually leading to her peeking outside, and in turn giving us a glimpse inside their nightmare situation.
There's too much smoke here. Okay, I'm not opening it. Allah, la ilaha illallah, في حريق في العمارة, لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم, يا Allah.
The door opens for just a split second, revealing a thick layer of black smoke, the loud ringing of fire alarms, and someone pounding on a door. Rania eventually calls out to whoever was knocking outside, beckoning them towards her.
Hello, come here! Come here! Hello? Hello? Come! Quick!
To which 57-year-old Gary Monders emerges from the smog, completely covered in ash. It was a dramatic scene, and one that you can start to piece together based on the footage alone, as it was clear that there was a fire raging inside that apartment complex, and the entire floor Rania was filming on had been filled with smoke. Smoke that essentially trapped her and a few others inside this flat. Given the sheer amount of smoke in that hallway, it was obvious why the others in the room insisted on keeping that door closed. But Rania continued to hit back on this, as she didn't want anyone to be stuck out there alone.
You got up. Because the smoke is coming. But the people outside. Yeah, Hello? Close the door. Hello? Okay, I'm going out. Hello? Oh my God, I closed it.
Before eventually conceding and closing the door for good. It was obvious that the situation was dire, but just how dire wasn't revealed until Rania made her way over to the window.
How far are they?
Okay, I'm not going, okay.
I mean, the UK wants to say it's...
They were 23 stories in the air, in the highest floor of the Grenfell Tower.
Hell no.
Hear me this. Helicopter pulls up.
I'm just watching a video, man. I'm not watching a vlog.
Okay? And they drop the rope to the people under, and then at least they give them a chance to get out. What? I've been saying this for years. There's not a lot of solutions people find for shit, man. That's
located
a solution,
in North
dude.
Kensington, London,
True.
where Rania and hundreds of others live.
You install, or I've said this, dude, ropes and cables are broken. Just go down a rope, right? If you install a rope, you win. You see the firefighters do this too. They go with a rope. If it's dire and they don't have an elevator or a thingamajig, they go with a rope, you know?
Technically. Oh, let me guess. The smoke arises. I'm done.
They do.
It's dangerous. Still use this item. Guys, the rope could be dangerous. Here, what I'm gonna do instead, here's what I'm gonna do instead of the risky, dangerous thing. I'm gonna fucking die. What are we talking about here?
As she looks out the window, Rania tells her viewers that she believes the fire had started from the bottom of the structure and was quickly working its way up to them, with it now being just one floor below them. But officially, this wasn't the story that Rania and the others in the room were being told, as each time they would dial 999, the operators would tell them that the fire was generally contained and leave them with one clear instruction: stay put. This was the name of a nationwide rescue policy for all high-rise fires that stated that people should stay in their flats and wait for rescue as opposed to trying to escape on their own, as buildings like these were made from thick concrete and should hypothetically keep fires relatively contained in the flat that they started in for an estimated...
How long can you hold your breath while going down? Like, if you know exactly where the fucking exit is at, yeah?
Time of around 2 hours. And considering that this fire had started,
you can hold for like a minute or two if you really have to, but
rescue crews got to them.
Like one sniff is enough to kill you. You know?
Meaning it was possible it was still contained.
If you go fast, but if you go fast, you're using energy and oxygen. So the faster you go, the less long you can hold it. You know?
Fire brigade. Yeah, hello, hi. In the fire, flat 16 Greenfield Tower. Sorry, fire where? Flat 16 Greenfield Tower. It's the 4th floor. Right, okay. Quick. They're on the way already.
Approximately 1 hour earlier, on the 4th floor of the tower, a man called 911 to report that his freezer had caught fire. It was an incident that had happened through no fault of his own, and due to his quick phone call, firefighters would arrive on the scene within minutes, one of whom was wearing a camera that showed that they were able to handle the blaze in a relatively efficient manner.
Yo, new safety regulation, if I'm the country president, every high-rise people above 2nd floor need to have in the closet a box with a fucking long-ass rope, then and an anchor spot on the balcony where they can put the rope and fucking rope down.
Yeah. Fire-resistant rope, a mandatory rope attachment, and a box with instructions on how to tie a proper rope.
Around, showing a few items
right, on the balcony.
Relatively high temperatures. But other than that, the room was completely clear, and it seemed as though the fire was out for good, until the camera panned to the window.
Cat hop.
Revealing scorching hot droplets of debris falling from the outside like molten rain. The fire had spread above them and was now burning up the side of the building in a manner that was completely unprecedented and defied any sort of logic based on the firefighters' knowledge of the scene. And by the time they even realized what was happening, things were already out of hand. The fire was huge, and within just that first hour, nearly the entire building was engulfed in flames, and Rania was now trapped on the tallest floor, opposite to where the fire was raging. And she wasn't alone. Not only were there over 100 people left in the building at the...
That doesn't debunk the rope story. Dude, this is hours after.
But 2 of them were Rania's own children. 4-year-old Fethia and 3-year-old Tanya, who were stuck in the same flat as their mother and several others. With desperation mounting, some of the others called out the window for help.
We're stuck on the 23rd floor! Hello!
مكان في لندن فين؟
Yeah, exactly. Right, if everyone has a rope, you go down individual ropes. You know, they stagger them, right?
Despite
you go down one by one, balcony by balcony,
some optimism about their rescue, as even 30 minutes after the stream had ended, those in the group were told once again by 999 operators to stay put, with the operator even telling them that the fire was contained to the 4th floor, which clearly wasn't the case. Rania's sister later spoke to the media about a phone call that they had shared around the same time, where she begged Rania to try and leave, recalling she did not.
Dude,
respected and trusted.
It's not about having a solution that's perfect and saves everyone. It's about having a solution when you need something, right? Just stay put and fucking die from inhaling the smoke. Dude, you can at least save some people and then wait relieve the pressure for the people that need saving, so the firefighters can do their job and not be worried about some fucking like 20-year-old guy that can easily climb down the building. Just sit there and wait and then save this idiot's ass. You know, instead save the disabled people and the little kids. You know,
they were entirely on their own, leading to authorities.
But actually, the goat, he's right. You need to have a solution to something if you can.
No point. This was 2 hours after the fire had started, and an hour after Ranya's stream. The fire had completely taken over the structure, and inside there was only one single stairway. A stairway that was now impossible to safely traverse for anyone on the higher
I think one stairway is
floors.
just too little for such a tall building.
A death sentence.
You need to at least
the
have
orders
two.
for them to shelter in place had cost them valuable time.
If something
and in
breaks,
turn, any chance at leaving
no one can leave the fucking building.
It was all for
what?
a rescue that was now impossible, leaving them completely trapped. Rania, Fethia, Hanya, and everyone else.
Well, dude, how do you think a fire spreads? If you're at the top of a massive building, you don't even notice it until it's way too late.
72 people.
Chad, the fire was mostly only on
right?
one
They
side
called the
initially,
police.
right?
The police said stay put and do nothing.
Facade,
they stayed
right?
put and did nothing, and everything went wrong.
Tragedies in Europe's history.
Just terrible.
And while we've covered many large-scale tragedies
it's just the
on this
police's
channel
fault.
before, few have been
Right,
more
a fire
preventable than this one.
isn't just gonna catch the whole thing on fire immediately. It's gonna slowly spread from
back
the
in
source.
1974, and around
So
the
people
2010s,
might notice
concrete
fast.
exterior
But if
was
the guy's
beginning to
home,
look outdated in an area that
you're
was
just not gonna
experiencing
notice.
a wave of modernization.
You know?
The neighborhood was becoming trendier and wealthier, and the tower was becoming an eyesore to some. And so the decision was made by the Kensington and Chelsea Tenant Management Organization, along with the Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea, to refurbish the exterior by adding new siding known as cladding to give it a more modern
facts.
feel.
True.
It was purely aesthetic,
Well, I must know
but its
that.
effects were horrific. The cladding was created by a company called Arconic, which had tested it numerous times to see how it held up to fire, and the results were awful. Their ACM cladding received a grading of F, with it being apparent that it was extremely flammable, with some likening it to gasoline due to how quickly it would erupt into flames, while also producing 3 times the amount of smoke as usual fires. But despite having these test scores and even acknowledging their failure in multiple emails sent throughout the company, notoriously following up their F score with the line, "Oops," they not only refused to fix the problem, but they also kept selling it, with one of their clients being the group working on the Grenfell Tower.
I glaze because
xQc is
xQc is the goat.
either.
That's why.
Those in charge of the project wanted it done as cheaply as possible.
Yeah, but
ACM cladding was
it's
as
about
cheap as
a
it got, and so they chose it
necessary
despite knowing the fire risk.
something
And
to
worst of all, they had
save
the
people
opportunity to buy a
when
version
they're
of this
in
product
need.
that was
You
actually
can't
flame
build a
retardant,
tunnel
but they
when
opted
you
for the
when you're
cheaper,
in
more
an
dangerous
emergency.
product,
You
which in
can
the end only saved
lower a
them
rope
about
when you're in an
£5,000,
emergency. You know,
or roughly $6,500
Because, dude,
USD.
you can't just build shit. Yeah. If you're in an emergency, you need to find something to do. You know.
And in the end, it all resulted in a disaster that they all should have seen coming. And when you couple this with the flawed orders,
Yeah, I know, dude.
and the fact
You
that
build it, dude. You're talking about different solutions. I'm talking, like xQc, if you have nothing and they say, dude, just do nothing and fucking die. I would rather fucking jump off the building with no rope instead of dying from this fucking smoke. Right? You can't build when you're already in a burning building. Right? In hindsight, it's the builder's fault or the police's fault for saying just stay put. It's a massive failure. But if it's already a failure, there's still something you can do. Doesn't mean you can't have other solutions when the other solutions fail.
This was
you don't need just one solution. You need a bunch of solutions for every failure point. You know, every point it can go wrong at.
Like Rania and her children. Despite the fire starting 8 years ago, justice has yet to be served, as investigations are still ongoing to this day, leading to an agonizing wait for all those who lost loved ones in the blaze, with the trials themselves not expected to start for another full year.
For $6,500, really?
It was the usual start to the day for Rhoda McFarland. The 42-year-old manager of the Lane Bryant store in Tinley Park, Illinois, was no stranger to big sales.
It's the Have It All sale at Lane Bryant.
Lane Bryant had a habit of launching monthly clearance events, sending out flyers and airing commercials in the days and weeks before to let all of their customers know. And this day, February 2nd, 2008, was yet another one of these sales.
A sale.
She knew it would be a busy day, and potentially a stressful one for one of her employees, as that morning only one worker was scheduled to open the store,
build the evacuation tunnel.
leading to her coming in to help,
if you think you can build one, do it.
But like I said, this was a typical morning for her, as this was just the kind of person she was, always willing and wanting to help others. And as she clocked in for work that morning at 10 a.m., she and her coworker braced for a potential rush of excited shoppers. The rush, however, wasn't as dramatic as they may have expected, and in the first 15 minutes or so of opening, only 5 people had entered the store, 4 of which were female shoppers looking for some deals, while the 5th
usually what they do is they put a ladder.
Casual conversation, but after
they put a ladder at the side of the building so you can go down.
Which Rhoda found strange.
A big ladder.
Considering that it was Saturday, a day that they typically
I know in New York,
packages.
I've seen it in Spider-Man
more suspicious by the minute,
and GTA 4. You have these balconies that are all connected, and you can go down from the side.
Even process this information,
that's the solution.
Was already unfolding around her.
That's what the rope does, except the rope,
nowhere,
the rope does it in an emergency. If you have nothing, a rope is broken, right? Rope is strong and fast and efficient, right? You keep the rope just for the emergency. If all other points fail, you still have the rope, because the rope never fails. It's just not the most convenient solution, but it's a solution.
After he was satisfied with the collection, he forced the women to the back
if you can
one by one,
if you can maximize the things you can control and minimize the things you can't control, why not just maximize the things you can control and make something out of nothing? I mean, right? If you just observe these people and you see what all the things they want to do, and then they can't, they're out of options immediately. If the evacuation tunnel burns down in the fire, you've got nothing else, right? So you make sure you've got another solution all the time.
Tape, placing them each face down on the floor and putting underwear over their heads to obstruct their view. In the minutes following, he would venture back out into the store where 2 other women had entered, and they too were then robbed and then forced into the back room, where they were eventually subdued, but not before he struck one of them in the face with his pistol, nearly knocking her unconscious. It appeared to be a fairly high-level robbery, but after he now had them all in the back room, the whole operation seemed to grind to a halt. It was like he didn't know what to do next, as he started pacing the room and slowly losing his cool. The minutes ticked on, and the more time that passed, the more agitated he became. It was clear that the pressure was getting to him, and sensing his disorganization, Rhoda seized the opportunity, quietly slipping her hand free, allowing her to call 911 through her Bluetooth headset.
911 emergency. We're at.
Despite the man being in the room with her and the others, Rhoda managed to alert authorities to her exact location, telling them to hurry and making it clear that the situation was urgent. In the background, you can also hear the robber himself, whose disheveled state is apparent.
Dude, W comms. Good comms.
The operator was on it, quickly dialing dispatch and telling Rhoda not to hang up.
Stay on the line, let me get you to Tinley Park, don't hang up.
Though within just a split second, the call disconnected. By some stroke of good fortune, there was actually an officer in that shopping center only about 100 feet away, and from the time that Rhoda made that call, the officer managed to arrive on the scene within just a few minutes. He rushed inside the store, but inside he found nothing, until he made his way over to that back room. Inside, he would find them. 6 women with underwear over their heads, lying on the floor, each one having been shot execution style just seconds after Rhoda's 911 call. It was a mass murder, but in the midst of this awful scene, one thing was missing. The killer himself. And so authorities flooded the area, scanning and searching all over for the gunman, who was described as a black man with a husky build and a single braid that fell to his right cheek.
He looks like a
and the reason they knew exactly what he looked like wasn't because of security.
West African tribal
warlord. The store didn't even have any CCTV cameras, but instead, it was because one of the women actually survived. When the man began his executions, he moved his way over to the employee that Rhoda came in to help, and when he fired his gun, she moved at just the right moment, causing the bullet to graze her neck, which she proceeded to then play dead.
What?
The man wouldn't notice. and thankfully he didn't. Her testimony is the reason why we know
fucking
exactly
Matrix
like, and why we know what those moments were like before the shooting.
What?
But despite this, after doing a thorough search of the area, even utilizing a helicopter, there was no trace of the killer. CCTV footage from a neighboring store showed that just before Rhoda made that call to 911, 2 large SUVs pulled up in front of the building right after the shooting likely occurred. It's believed that both of these SUVs were involved in some way, with one potentially being a lookout and the other likely being the getaway car, explaining how he would have gotten away so quickly. Not to mention that the store was located right near the entrance of an interstate, which could have taken them out of the state extremely quickly.
So much planning for like fucking $43. Like, I don't get it. How much could they really be keeping in cash at the beginning of a store opening? I don't know what the exact amount is. It cannot be that much.
That was 18 years ago, and today neither the shooter nor the drivers have ever been identified.
Like 300.
Marking a rare instance in which a mass shooting in America went unsolved, leaving us with so many unanswered questions to this day, with one of the biggest being the motive. Police have labeled this as a robbery gone wrong, which does seem to be the case, but why Lane Bryant? And why come in the morning when there was next to no cash in the register? I mean, in total, the killer only made off with about $200. And that's including the cash he stole from the women. One of the main theories today is that the killer had planned on taking customers hostage as they entered the store.
People don't do crime to make money. If you think people commit crimes and steal for money, you're retarded. They just steal because they want to, because they're crazy criminals. Okay, they're crazy murderers and criminals, and they all deserve to be either put into slavery for life, or if they refuse, you just publicly execute them. You know, if they rob a store and evade cops, put them in a glass box, and then put a treadmill underneath with sandpaper on it in the town square, right, so everyone can see. If a guy is like a rapist, put a rod up his ass, you know, like Dracula. Right, it's pretty free. It's very easy. If you want people to stop committing crimes, you make a point. You show them what happens if you commit a crime.
Even entertain these dumbass theories. They don't even fit the
no fucking druggie is gonna rob a store when he knows he's gonna go end up in a laughing stock, right? As the guy in the sandpaper room, dude.
Fuck that.
Rapidly deteriorating behavior, or even that the suspect was actually a woman who never got caught because police were primarily looking for a male. But it's impossible to know for sure at the moment.
We heard a voice on the headphones. It was not a girl.
And might not ever be known, as despite having survivor testimony, an exact description of this man's face and body, his voice, and even his DNA, which was discovered under one of the victim's fingernails, we still have no idea who this man is or where he went.
Only 100,000? Yeah, no one's gonna do that for brokey amounts of money, dude. Hell no. Of nothing. Chat, you should have given $1 billion, man.
Cameras, so like, I mean, not a lot of leads after they're gone for the fucking highway and shit. Well, that was scary. Well, even if that is DNA, he needs to have like other cases and whatnot, so they can match the data with it. Or actually, hold on now. These days, though, with the DNA websites and shit like that, they can actually find a close by with just one DNA sample, right? Just imagine it with the available public data.
Yeah. It's hard though, because have you ever taken a DNA test? Right, they're not gonna find me with a DNA test. I've never even been to the doctor, so you're not gonna find me with a DNA test.
Hands up!
Let's see. Okay, this I know this one with the chickens. I'm gonna use the toilet real quick. Okay? Yeah, I'll just be back in 5 minutes. Just a little bit.
out! Hands up!
Can't breathe. He can't breathe.
Classic. I can't breathe.
And then
You hate OD. You're always arguing just to argue. Who's OD?
On December 29th, 2023, the City of North Las Vegas Police Department is called when a dispute between neighbors takes a violent turn. The chaotic and deadly scene is caught on camera, and as harrowing as the footage is, nothing is more shocking than the reason the dispute started in the first place.
she's got chickens in her backyard. I turned her into the HOA for chickens.
The following is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. At 4:28 p.m., a 911 call is made to the City of North Las Vegas Dispatch.
We already have one, Mr. Beast.
911, police, fire, medical.
Police? Our crazy neighbor?
Okay, what's going on out here?
What was that?
What's going on out here, please?
Our crazy neighbor just fired shots. She might have hit my mom. My dad is on the floor. We don't know where she is. She has a gun. She's armed.
Hearing that an armed suspect has apparently opened fire in a residential area, officers race to the scene.
In number 2? Shooter's in number 2?
Or she ran that way.
It's a female?
Yeah, female Filipino.
Number 2 room? Shooter's supposed to be in building 2, right here beside the suspect.
You know, if you want to, I think we can debunk it then.
Go!
Don't let go.
Where's he hit? Where you hit?
Right here.
Alright.
You're good.
Control 3.
Just stay awake, okay? Keep breathing. You're good. Look at me.
I mean, I debunked Nina. I mean, I have to be consistent about the debunker.
Come out! Hands up!
Is unbiased.
Hands up! Contact with suspect. Contact. Hands up! Hands up!
Debunker is unbiased, is he?
Open the door. Okay. Open the door. Open the door. Get out. Get out. Get out. On the ground. On the ground.
What's your name?
Can we get his ID, please? Hard to breathe.
I know, but just here, look at me. You're good.
Do we know the suspect? I don't know. I just came here. Give me that glove. Joe Junior. Give me that glove.
Crazy neighbor. We have a restraining order on file.
Okay.
Around the corner, the officer has successfully handcuffed the suspect.
Where's the gun?
I don't know. The girl, she threw it. She threw it somewhere.
Is there an exit one? Hold on. Here, turn around. Hey, sir. There's no exit one.
The victim is identified as 46-year-old Nick Davey. Just as the officers take a look at the gunshot wound in his abdomen, they notice something on the ground just behind him.
Secure that. Secure that. Secure that. No, don't grab it. Don't grab it. Don't grab it.
You're good. You're good.
The officer quickly secures the abandoned firearm in her patrol car.
What's your neighbor's name? What's your neighbor's name?
Joe Junior.
Yes.
Joe?
Joe Jr.? I'm gonna just hold pressure on you.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Joe Junior, female Filipino.
Got her in custody around the corner.
That's a gun right there.
Where?
Right here. I think. That's a gun, I think. That's my son.
xQc. I don't know if this is her or not. I think it is.
There she is, right there.
So you guys don't know Joe?
36-year-old Joe Junio is handed off and swiftly placed in the back of a police vehicle. What she pointed to in the street was actually a 9mm cartridge.
Nick.
What?
Nick.
What do you do for work?
Cartridge?
Pastor. You're a pastor? Where do you? What church? Nick. Can't breathe.
I know. It's okay. Medical's on its way, okay?
Hey, was that gun the...
You're a pastor where? I wrestled it from her. Yeah.
The woman speaking is Nick's wife, 43-year-old Sarah Davey. She'll soon share a harrowing account of the day's events.
I know. Don't get up. Don't get up.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Who are you calling parasocial, man?
Alright.
Keep your eyes open, Nick. Nick, I know it hurts.
Hey,
keep your eyes open, please.
As Nick struggles to remain conscious, Sarah attempts to comfort him.
Can't breathe. He can't breathe.
I know.
They're coming.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
There you go. There he is, Nick. Is that the phone?
What did I do?
This is, it's 90 her phone.
Yeah, there's no...
Okay, cool. Just an actual medical can do their thing, okay? You can stand right here. Just give us a ma'am.
Take the credit card and go buy some shit then. Go buy a new car.
Hey, we gotta get you on the gurney, sir. We gotta stand you up, okay?
xQc.
Hold pressure.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
You got it? Yeah. All right.
Is it bleeding pretty heavily, or?
No, that's all the blood.
As Nick is rushed to receive medical aid, the officers attempt to better understand what led to the violent altercation and try to speak with Joe. What they can't yet know is the bizarre turn this story will take.
Interesting.
Hey, man, what's your name?
What kind of turn?
Joe. All right, I'm gonna read you something. Just let me know if you don't understand anything, okay?
Joe is read out her Miranda rights.
Do you wish to talk to me?
No, I need a lawyer.
You need a lawyer? So you don't want to explain what happened here?
I need a lawyer.
Okay. All right, thank you. Somebody said they had video. You guys have video? Check that video, and then we'll go from there. She already lawyered up, so.
As it would turn out, the incident was caught on multiple cameras. For now, though, the officers turn to Sarah to get the peculiar and alarming story. She's standing with her and Nick's 2 children.
What's the backstory on this?
She's a crazy neighbor. Okay. We have a restraining order filed. It has not been approved. The hearing is January 8th. Okay. Today, she slow rolled in front of us. We were pulling out.
Which one's her car?
Why don't you get a TRO then?
A white Mazda SUV.
Security footage actually captures the moment before this and shows Joe driving away from her home. A minute later, she can be seen returning and pulling her vehicle in directly next to the Davy family as they're all preparing to leave.
She rolled her window down, looks. Nick is like half in the car, half not. He says,
what are you getting, like in the driver's seat or in the passenger seat?
Nick is getting in the driver's seat of our car.
Okay.
And she's in the driver's seat of her car, and they're both facing in opposite directions, so they're right next to each other.
Okay.
She says, what are you doing? What? And she, nothing, opens the door with a gun.
This exact moment is also caught by the security cameras. However, another video will reveal the horrific incident in shocking detail.
Multiple shots.
Jesus.
Like, if you can try.
Well, this is like some gangster ass shit. What?
So Nick is shot immediately behind the car. He falls. I don't know which direction I go in. I think I go from behind.
How many, 3 or 4?
Can you get medical for her? She
yeah, she's a real thug. Some guy.
This isn't the only injury Sarah sustained during the struggle.
She has shot 3 times or so. Okay. Another shot. I assumed I was shot, but I wasn't.
Did you check?
It just hurts right here.
Oh, were you shot?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Is this a bullet?
What?
Or is it just like a?
Looks like you're grazed.
You got grazed? Let me see on the back. Oh, there's an exit wound.
Feel it?
I don't know. Adrenaline.
Okay.
Dude, I think she's on adrenaline now.
I go up there and I'm wrestling
Jonathan, for some reason, if you're hurt and you're on adrenaline, you're gonna get very calm. Like weirdly, you're active and you feel that, but you get weirdly calm and you get some clarity of mind, you know?
A nearby vehicle was also struck during the altercation.
Yeah, because you'd expect to be fucking tweaking like crazy, right? Because it was supposed to happen. You actually become very calm
finally asks about what
when it
caused
comes
the
to social
in the first place, and the answer is far more unusual than anyone expects.
So she's pissed at us.
Okay, why did that start though? Why did you guys?
She's got chickens in her backyard. I turned her into the HOA for chickens.
Okay.
She started threatening.
What the fuck is chickens?
Following the reveal that this incident all began because of a dispute over chickens,
chickens, they eat everything. They're handy if you have a bunch of food waste or bio waste, and you just feed the chicken.
So, I think she got shot too. It just went through and through, and her tooth is missing. But like she got it on video. The daughter.
Wait, was she still standing?
Yeah, it went through and through. She said she doesn't feel it.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah, and you can also eat the chicken placenta as well, yeah.
What the?
It's free food.
Oh.
Basically.
Brother. She pulls like an NPC. It looks like a bug GT NPC. Have you seen this?
Oh.
Yeah.
She plays the video again for another colleague, this time with audio.
You have the video?
Yeah, you can literally see the whole thing.
Hey, Nick.
She just gets down and shoots him.
Hey, Nick.
Holy.
Yeah. And then after that, she starts wrestling her. They get into it. She takes the gun from her.
Joe's condo was eventually searched for evidence, and police recovered handwritten notes reading, "My next door Unit 3 neighbor is harassing me. The HOA board never stopped harassing me. Make Me Crazy, and They Never Stop. Stunned by the footage the Davies' daughter recorded, one officer even recreates the action.
Schizo.
He just out the car, literally like this. Pop, pop, pop.
As things start wrapping up at the scene, the officers discuss Nick's wounds.
According to the medics, one entrance or one wound, so we have an in, no out, and he's pretty pale.
Yeah, okay.
So, I mean, he looks like he's got some internal bleeding, bare minimum.
Police records confirm Sarah was later transported to the University Medical Center, where she was given a CT scan and determined to be in a stable condition with non-life-threatening injuries. According to police documents, Nick Davey went into cardiac arrest and tragically passed away. According to court documents, Joe Junio was
why is
charged
always
with
the
murder
best
with
of them
use
that
of a
get the
deadly
worst
weapon,
treatment and the
attempted
worst
murder
results?
with use of a deadly
It's
weapon,
always these
battery
fucking
with use of a
tweakers
deadly
and these
weapon,
schizos.
child abuse, neglect,
They
or
tank
endangerment,
everything and then you
discharging a
just
firearm
get
where persons might
a
be
slap on the
endangered.
wrist.
News
And then
sources
some
state that Sarah
innocent
Davies
kid,
has filed
you know,
a wrongful
mother of
death lawsuit
5,
against Joe.
like
The case is ongoing.
dad which is going
If
to
you'd like
work,
to see select
get
new
fucking
videos early
killed.
and help us keep
Right, they just
uncovering
die
case
the worst
files
death
that rarely
imaginable.
come to
It's
light.
just so
You'll
depressing.
find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon.
I'm not Canadian.
Channel memberships
Totally
here on
Canadian.
YouTube also includes early access to
I'm not fucking idiot. What? No. I'm not Canadian, man. Hell no. People always say I'm from Finland, but I'm not from Finland.
Multiple 911 callers reported a driver behaving erratically. The suspect was tracked on high-definition traffic cameras before continuing to drive northbound on I-71. About a mile north of the initial crash, the vehicle was spotted again on camera.
What's up? Okay. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
I'll see you.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.
I'm wearing my hands on you because my hands are cold as fudge.
Oh, you want me to turn the heater on?
Yeah, just a little bit, so like a degree or two, a degree and a half.
The vehicle made a sudden turn off the interstate and into the median. The situation took a dark turn when someone exited the vehicle and began walking into oncoming traffic, and Columbus Police Department officers were completely unprepared for what the suspect did next.
Car covering for 1 precinct, male shooting at cars, 71 southbound, mailbox 122, which is South Gemini. City, male black and red hoodie, black pants, standing in the mirror.
Should we have that one?
Oh, isn't she his sister? I thought she was his sister, no? Or was it just an RP thing? I don't know, man.
What the hell?
5'7", dreadlock, and a ponytail.
5'7"?
What is he doing?
Are we going into 60?
Never colors in south of the rest area, but north of Gemini.
This way?
172.
You know what's funny? I did a test. Or another test. I mean, you know with astrology, you look at your birth date and you get a result. And then they said it was a Gemini, and I read the thing. And I just kind of realized it. Dude, I used to kind of make fun of these women, these astrology women, and then I read it, and I just realized it. Dude, I'm such a Gemini, man. Actually.
Hollow barrel, interesting.
She's asking if traffic is stopped. I don't know
what are they doing?
What's the fool doing?
Dogs.
Look like they're pointing anything at any of the bypassing cars or just standing there waiting in the median.
Another 911 call saying their window was shot out. 1A, please. This is from OSP, Delaware.
Wagon 18 will be pulling up here in about 20 seconds. Where exactly are they?
Copy.
Yeah, like Google Eye.
Is he? Is that what they said?
We're gonna have to, once we get north of 270, we should probably think about shutting down traffic.
Because they gave me a scent idea.
Are they on the northbound or southbound side?
Southbound.
All right, Wagon 18, give me the description of the guy with the gun again.
black clothing, dreads. Alright.
Are we pass them?
No way, pass them.
Yes.
You know what that red car is?
Yes.
181 is straight ahead of you there in the northbound.
I mean, you would just run them the fuck over, no?
Yep. Yeah. Dude, it doesn't matter, they're meth tweakers anyway. If you run them over, they'll just tank it. They'll have all their bones broken, but they'll survive.
Did they confirm that we have 43 A's or a 43? Anyone advising a 43?
Stop,
Joe. MP4? What is that? No.
Stop.
What is that?
He's still moving.
It's a scar. Golden.
Probably no.
Put your hands up! Move forward.
AR.
Put your hands up! Pull forward. Pull forward.
The one they shot at when you have that in.
181. Pull your cruiser back.
Slow.
Get on the ground! Back up, Joe!
18, give us here. We got a male black standing out on the median, not following orders.
Ma'am, get back! Get back! Ma'am, get back!
Get black.
Get back! Get down on the ground!
Nearsighted body cam.
Do you want me to stop here?
I locked the door.
No orders advised the chopper cannot come up. Copy. Alright.
18 radio, we're gonna need the county.
Pull up.
He's walking northbound.
He's got his right hand, both hands in his hoodie pocket.
Let's see. Oh my god, but he's dropping a loot, man. What the fuck?
You need to get back!
Max
Oh
winning.
no!
I can tell you again!
Come back here to us. Come back here to us.
We need to get up there.
We can't.
You don't shoot into traffic, you're gonna kill someone.
Right now.
He's gonna jump over that fucking fence.
If the gun is rubber, all the colors are different.
Someone want to grab her?
Subject is well south of the rest area. North of Powell Road, probably about a half a mile to a mile north of
site
Powell
alone
Road.
is 4K, really?
Not following directions, still walking northbound.
Somebody get up
Just
behind.
pepper him for the fucking non-lethal. Fuck it. What?
If we can get another cruiser up here, please. He's probably gonna jump over that fence to the east of us.
Right. You who's got a right? Yeah, you go ahead and deploy. I'll drop this. This is hot.
Okay.
Hey, just shoot him with the 40.
Car 344, 71 northbound.
What? Hey, get behind it.
Yeah, he was running like a hero. Like.
Take off. Hang on.
Yeah, this is pretty terrible.
He's running.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking thug. You get his ass. Fucking tweaker thug.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What? They already took the chance. They already given way too much leeway, right? He shot them. Hands in the air. Who gives a fuck? You should just pepper him. This guy's
Yeah,
you get on the fucking ground.
spray him down. Just
moving.
full spray him down. This noob.
Yeah, I mean, no
Fucking
shit.
noob.
See,
Dumbass
he has his
noob.
gun out. That's crazy. Yo, what are these cops doing? Bro, they should have fucking peppered. They should have peppered him like Swiss cheese off the lip. Like what?
They should have skewered him. Noob. Such a noob.
He's down.
Such a noob, dude. Holy shit.
Drop the gun. Drop.
Dude, fucking tweaker.
Fuck that. No, that's Don't say that. That's 0 IQ.
All right. Okay.
If you're in a dialogue and the topic is shootings and you say shoot legs, you're done.
You're right. Move to your right.
Singular digit IQ. Take.
Got. You know why you shoot torso? Okay, one, you maximize the chance of hitting. It's the easiest target. It moves the least erratically. Right? It's also less likely to be deadly because really guns aren't that deadly. But chat, this is underrated. Guns have a lot of stopping power. Right? It's very easy to kind of shoot someone to the ground. If you shoot someone, he's gonna feel it like pretty hard. It's gonna get pushed back, you know. That's why in warfare, guns are pretty good. Because if you've got a line of guys going at each other, if you shoot the whole line, the whole line is gonna get pushed back. That's a really big advantage in the long term. So you shoot the torso, the guy's gonna fall over, be incapacitated, right? And then you can get him. If you shoot the leg, it's like a 50-50. Sometimes he keeps running. You're probably gonna miss like 90% of your shots because your arms and legs move very erratically. But you don't shoot the head because you're gonna miss, and even if you hit, you just kill him, right? He's just dead. There's no point in hitting the head. You always go for body shots. Or you just aim like center mass, that's what you do. Aim for the thing you're most likely to hit.
You're not gonna die, buddy.
Nah, he's alright, he's tweaking, he'll be fine.
509 to channel 1. Go ahead. Yes, ma'am, we copy the tactical. You still need someone up there.
I'm just watching on the reactor.
Yeah, it was me and Velisky, I think. Okay.
What's your last name?
He's down.
Huh?
I mean,
Yo, just trying crazy, basically.
This is probably the luckiest shooter we've seen on any of these videos ever before. Like, by far the luckiest shooter. This guy shot at fucking 20 cops with their guns drawn and gets shot only once. Crazy. Never seen that.
Okay, I'm heading up there for all.
Tweaker, I said it. Tweaker.
I'm heading up there for all.
Dude, it's because if you watch the video in full speed and talk all over it, you get double the information in half the time. You know? It's way more efficient. And I'm not here to waste your time.
Nothing in your leg?
I'm the one that dropped him. You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm looking.
I dropped him, holy.
You found it? Yeah.
Dropped him, homie.
Traffic one's being set up and she's taking it to 1A.
Hey, what's your name?
No more, copy that.
Can you tell me?
Somebody needs to make sure they got that female. Who's with them. Oh, they got it? Okay, cool. Okay, yeah.
625, you need more cars up there.
Can you tell me your
See if we can find
Yes, he would have fitted the parked car.
It's too long.
I only pause if I go on a tangent. If I talk about something that's totally unrelated to the video, I'll pause. If it is related, I won't pause because it's more of the same. So you can really get your head in this. You know, that's what you need to do. You need to get your head in this because xQc is so good and so great. If you don't pay full attention to the goat, you're missing out. You know.
So whoever heard shots fired did a really good job. I don't know who was there.
That was me.
Was you? Good job.
Yeah, I'm just getting up here.
You didn't sound overly desperate.
Anyone else back him up?
You did, really did.
Thank you.
Holy promotion incoming.
Exactly. It's just the goat.
Usually, this is how I see it. When I see these videos, if the guy shoots and somebody in the cop side shoots, everybody shoots, right? I was just surprised how only a few shots rang out and they stopped shooting.
I mean, there's another way to time. We were watching the goat.
Like everybody shoots.
I see. It takes it to die for, you know. Time watching xQc is time not wasted. It's time being enlightened by the truth. xQc is always right.
Investigators questioned her and obtained
he always
a
wins.
recorded
It's the goat.
statement.
Yeah,
I mean, the legacy speaks for itself,
and
right? Just observe and you learn the truth.
Okay. with the AG's office, VCI. Is that your vehicle?
Yeah.
It's registered to you? Who was driving?
I was driving.
You were driving? How did all this happen?
Basically, he was just paranoid.
Yeah, xQc is you know, live streams. You know, live streams are the lowest of the low. Right? Live streaming is the bummest, right? The most bum form of art out there. Dude. Nobody thinks like streaming is the lowest form of art. But xQc is so good and so great. He elevates the worst and makes something out of nothing to the best. Right? xQc is just the best. You don't need all the flair of aesthetics if you're the GOAT. Right? You only need the simplest, worst form of art, and xQc still wins. He's just the GOAT. Right? They're all against the GOAT. They're all jealous of the GOAT. They want to take the GOAT down, but every time the GOAT thanks everything and keeps standing and keeps winning while they all fell off. Dude, he's the GOAT. He's just the GOAT.
Nobody following it.
Oh.
So we arguing.
The legacy speaks for itself.
He grabs the wheel and I ended up breaking the car. And then he just got on and was pacing.
Did he shoot
he's tweaking.
Any passing cars?
It's not schizo, he's tweaking.
Police was telling me, but I don't remember hearing Norris seeing him shoot. I don't know if it's because my ears is ringing or what.
I think what's going on is I think you're kind of nervous about what's going on, and that's completely understandable. But you haven't told us everything.
It's because she's an accomplice.
It's good English, that's what I say.
UPS truck back there that was struck by gunfire.
Thank you.
Whoa, was it what? UPS truck.
The UPS truck back there that was struck by gunfire. I heard when I arrived here that there were some other vehicles, like a van, that were struck by gunfire that are down the road.
So she's just gonna lie then.
That's why I'm wondering how all that happened. I can't force you to talk, but this is.
Yeah, she needs a lawyer.
You would be facing criminal charges if she took part in what they're alleging, and they can prove it.
Yo, she doesn't have to be there or answer questions. She decides to answer, and she decides to throw a lie in there. Like, how?
Because
what is the IQ? It has to be under 30.
The majority are jealous. They don't watch the GOAT because they fall for all the lies. Right.
Validate your story.
They don't actually watch the GOAT. If they watch the GOAT, they would be watching the GOAT. If they watch the GOAT, more people would be watching the GOAT. People that watch the GOAT don't stop watching the GOAT because it's the GOAT.
I'm gonna ask you why.
But the people that don't watch the GOAT, they fall for all the lies and all the deception. You know, they're just deniers. They deny the GOAT, and they're never going to accept the GOAT. Right, they're never gonna see that xQc the GOAT and look at it as the truth.
Why?
And it's just what it is. Right? The GOAT isn't for everyone. The GOAT is for those who glaze the GOAT.
You don't push the gas pedal with your leg though. You push it with your
and everyone should glaze the GOAT, but they won't.
Was he firing it at? Did you see who he was shooting at?
No.
The suspect, identified as 21-year-old Jonathan Myers, was taken to the hospital in critical condition, but was stabilized after treatment. He was then taken to Franklin County Jail 5 days after the shooting, where he was questioned by investigators.
Since you're in custody here, before we talk to you, I have to read you your rights, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand those rights? Okay. You would do me a favor, sign right there, just stating that you understand them. Okay, you willing to talk to us about this?
That was one of them days I was up for days.
They have him sign it?
I really don't recall everything that happened. Right. I was up about 4 days.
So what all had you taken Friday or Thursday night leading into Friday?
I don't know. It was a little bit of bump of xQc.
I'm not coping, I'm just glazing. Well, I'm not glazing. It's the truth. It's not glaze if it's just the truth. I'm not glazing.
You just taking pills?
It's just true.
Okay, so you got in the car. Where were you guys at?
Man, we was everywhere.
Nah, these have to be some old school ecstasy pressed pills for fucking dog shit, and maybe even some meth or some MDA in there.
Probably some mix, like cocaine, meth, and then some what are the fuck in there?
All that, like my situation, I was already out on bond.
Like, dude, you don't stay for days if you get some regular shit.
Marshals, everybody else coming.
It was like a train's Met story.
Undercover cops and stuff.
Yeah, literally. I remember I took all my whole pill bottle. Like,
I took everything you had.
And I took the whole pill bottle. I don't remember shit after that. Like, for my kids, I can honestly say that. I'm trying to find an easy way out.
What?
Like, on the freeway. Like, I remember certain little shit.
Okay.
But I didn't want to hurt nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's fair.
That was my last.
That's fair.
I wanted to hurt myself before I hurt somebody else. The only thing I remember is this.
I mean, you shots in the dark. Are you done?
Oh my God, snap back in reality for a little couple of minutes or what?
It'd be hard to forget, wouldn't it?
Man, I felt that.
So you know on the freeway, they got cameras, right?
Yeah.
For traffic and whatnot? Yeah, it picked all that up. Up on 71 at Polaris, you remember being up there?
I'm telling you, sir. I'd rather speak to my lawyer.
Away minus 50. You do one lawyer now?
Yeah, like, it seems serious. Like,
so you're going to be charged up there with?
Right now, you've been charged with attempted murder. Okay.
Of a police officer.
See, like that, man. I don't know. Like, I know my situation. That's how I know.
Okay. All right. Well, I tell you what, like, once you get an attorney, I'm sure the prosecutor would want to talk to him, okay?
Ohio is one of 5 states that records its traffic cameras, the others being Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and an East Coast outlier, New Jersey. In a case...
Yeah. Because we wouldn't maybe stuff to get out of your ass. One, you're a druggie, I can tell, right? 2, you're triggered for no reason. And 3, this guy's tweaking out way more than if he was only on MDMA or xQc. Like, you're brain dead. Like... But I've seen a million people on fucking MDMA, whatever. They don't do none of that shit. Are you okay?
He said it himself. He took the whole fucking pill bottle.
Invaluable to victims and survivors.
The guy's tweaking like crazy.
Was transferred to Delaware County Jail. According to court documents, he was charged with 27 felony counts: first-degree attempted murder, attempted aggravated murder, second-degree felonious assault, discharge of a firearm on or near a prohibited premise, and having weapons while under disability. Initially, Jonathan pleaded not guilty to all counts, but later changed his plea to not guilty by reason of insanity.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Dude, if you're a tweaker, you're not going to get away with that.
The trial
so
continued,
stupid.
And he ultimately entered a plea deal which resulted in convictions for attempted murder, discharge of a firearm on or near a prohibited premise, second-degree felonious assault, and attempted aggravated murder.
Dude, this guy's
He was handed down an aggregate 25 to 30-year sentence, which he is currently serving at Trumbull Correctional Institute in northeastern Ohio. His female companion
did he
is
gain
not suspected
200
of any
pounds in 2
wrongdoing.
weeks? What the hell?
Don't do crazy amount of drugs, and if you do, I mean, don't fucking carry a gun.
How did he get so fat so fast then?
This is the second video we watched almost in a row, where like somebody decides to do a bunch of drugs, and on top of that, they say fuck it, I'll carry a gun with me, and then they end up getting a bunch of charges. Yeah, I get it. They're probably out of it. I mean, it makes sense, but the charges don't disappear because of it. Like, come on, bro, it's not an excuse. It's like driving drunk and saying I was drunk. Well, I mean, yeah, don't drive drunk, but there is responsible druggies out there. There's a few. No audio. Where's my audio? He's laying cop slop. Look. Yeah, it's an audio buffer.
Yes, sir. There you go. Can you put your mask down real quick for me? Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. What's your name? Mark. What is it? Mark. Mark? Yes, sir. Mark what? Rosario. Rosario? Someone called. They thought you were suspicious. Oh, I'm sorry. Is your ID on you? Yes, sir. Thanks. I thought she looked like someone guilty to taking a run from it. Where are you from? 26, 27, 29.
Dude, that's it. Fucking 10 seconds of footage.
That's it!
Come on, man. It's so lame.
What is the address of your emergency?
It's not really an emergency. I'm a manager at Plank Road McDonald's out here on the boulevard.
Okay.
And I have a customer here that some other customers were suspicious of, that he looks like the CEO shooter from New York.
Okay.
So
So they're just really upset, and they're like coming to me, and I was like, well, I can't approach them, you know.
No, of course not. All right, honey, what's your name? Okay. Is this individual still there?
Yes, he's still in the back of our lobby by the bathroom.
Okay.
And I believe he's wearing, let me run back to my security camera. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm trying to sit out and do, like, individual calm days with my managers, and, like, 6 customers walk up to me, and I was like, okay, guys, I was like, I can't really do anything. But he's wearing a black sweater jacket with a medical mask and a tan khaki-colored, like, beanie.
Okay. You said a black jacket?
Uh-huh. A tan beanie.
Okay.
Is that what was announced initially,
like, blue medical mask.
Okay.
I mean, let's be honest, his first mistake is
kind of a nothing burger.
A mask
Such a nothing burger.
during that year.
Is it shot the police officer? Or shot the CEO? He shot the CEO. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. White male?
Yeah. Well, he has his beanie pulled down, so the only thing you can see is his eyebrows, because I tried to Google it. I could try to calm them down a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, guys, it's kind of hard to tell with his eyes and his eyebrows. I was like, I don't know what to do here, guys.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
And then I tried to call the non-emergency number and it just kept ringing. So
Good nuggets are yummy.
They don't
What do
always
you mean?
answer that. If they're on another line, they won't
Dude, they're
answer.
so good. They're one of the best ones.
I'm trying to listen. Hold on.
Sitting down.
Okay.
So, when I was trying to, like, look into it, he's kind of, like, mid-height. And my registered lady...
The descriptive are from a person's visual, right? Based on the, I'm assuming, the bull that was put out, like, the be on the lookout, right? And it's just gonna... And that's reasonable suspicion. It's enough. Ours is enough, right? I mean, he chose to take off the mask and give him his fake ID. At that point, that's probable cause. GG. I mean, he was already GG. I get it, right? But if there was any sort of case for some bullshit evidence thrown out through the poisonous tree, whatever they're gonna go, I mean, fake ID is GG. Come on, bro.
When I was, like, trying to be non-discreet about it, she's, like, frantic, and she's an older lady, and she's like, I just feel so comfortable.
Oh, my heavens.
It's not any cop slapper. This is like news.
She's wrong, but it does happen, sadly enough. All right, how about weight? Does he look like he's heavy, thin?
He's wearing a big, thick hoodie, so I did... So he kind of just looks like mid-weight.
Okay.
But, like, with the hoodie on, it makes him look heavier because it's obviously cold.
Because how long did he sit at the fucking McDonald's?
Does he have a vehicle description, honey?
I don't know.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm sitting in the opposite corner of my lobby trying to sit down with my managers to have, like, one-on-one time with them.
Yeah.
And everybody's just, like, running up to me. And I'm like, okay.
Or is it your Wi-Fi?
But it looks like he has either a CVS or a Walgreens bag in front of him.
Yo, last meal before jail being this piece of shit, dry-ass hash brown is diabolical. Like, that's diabolical.
Yes.
Those are good. You know for a fact that when you get it, the corners are like whitish, transparent, because the fucking oil is completely dried up from the heat, and it's vile. You know I'm right. You know I'm right.
I don't know. I've never had it. So.
Taking 4 bagels.
Chat, how much money they offering as a reward?
Hmm? Dude, what the hell is this video? It's fucking nothing burger.
Well,
what?
Maybe they didn't pay her because it's information that leads to an arrest, right? And since he's not technically guilty until proven, maybe it's a reward after it's been proven that it's him. Because imagine, guys, imagine if you would have scammed the government like that. You set somebody up with making it look like somebody. Oh, I have information, and then they get somebody that's the wrong guy because it's your friend, and you ask for payment. That'd be a massive scam. Because that information leads to arrest, but the wrong arrest.
All right, honey. I do have an officer on the way for you.
Well, are we talking about it today?
Just keep an eye on him. If he leaves, just give us a call back and let us know, okay? Alrighty, will do. All right, thank you. Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye.
Luigi Mangione back in court today. You can actually see him.
Oh, let me see this. What was that?
Tonight for the first time.
AI. That's AI.
It looks weird, but not TOS. Is that what you said?
That's such an AI video, dude.
It looks kind of wild.
That's what Gemini made, then.
It doesn't. It pauses.
We're seeing the chilling moments after Luigi Mangione allegedly shot and killed United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson outside a New York City hotel. You can see the shooter walk toward the victim, appearing to briefly glance down as he lay dying on the sidewalk before turning to cross the street, then starting to run, disappearing down an alley. This week, new evidence is being revealed in court as accused killer Luigi Mangione sits and watches.
I have a customer here that some other customers were suspicious of, that he looks like the CEO shooter from New York.
We're hearing the 911 call from a manager at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, saying the suspected murderer of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson may be in the restaurant. At the time, photos of a person of interest had been plastered everywhere. Several customers in the McDonald's flagging Mangione as the suspect from his distinctive eyebrows.
Chat, I gotta be honest with you. You would probably had a better chance of disguising if he shaved, then gotten like glasses and maybe even a wig or some shit like that, like some long hair. Glasses.
True.
Why did he go full cover in the same cover he had previously? Kind of like, bro, nobody's wearing masks anymore, man.
It's just stupid. Dude, killers are so dumb so many times, man. Dude, most criminals are so fucking stupid and retarded. Dude, they act like 5-year-olds. Dude, I don't get to have this. I want this, so I'll just kill somebody. Because, dude, I deserve it. Basically, and he deserved it, so it's completely justified. They'll just blow up the smallest thing for no fucking reason, just because they act and think and have the thought patterns of a 4-year-old. Dude, typical. Typical.
Hold on. I would argue, in a state of anxiety at which you did something bad, let's say allegedly, and you're high stress, whatever, you would not want to be looking away from a place where you can see everything. You wouldn't be caught by surprise. You'd be anxious to look at a corner and be tapped on the shoulders like that. That'd be crazy.
Prosecutors sparring over the most critical evidence. What should be in and what should be thrown out. The fight giving the public a window into new details of the case.
We're not even at the trial yet, and people cannot get enough of Luigi Mangione and this case.
Everyone thinks it's just eyebrow ID, as if this guy didn't have a manifesto. I mean, yeah, bro, I can't be honest with you about this case. The public, I have to be honest with you, it's like they will say one thing, Miranda rights, and they'll just spam that over and over again. They'll say, yeah, but this, and they'll go, yeah, but Fourth Amendment rights of America. It's like they're just brain. They're just brain.
Story had appeared like something out of a movie. Mangione, a good-looking Ivy League graduate accused of the assassination-style shooting of Thompson.
Welcome back to New York.
This act of terrorism and the violence that stems from it.
Why would they? Oh my God! I hate the media.
In the city.
We're going to respectfully decline.
When do they say good-looking about anybody else, and when do they say ugly about anybody else? When do they even talk about somebody's looks? When they talk about somebody who committed a crime? Never. actually never. Appealing to the fucking schizos. That media is awful.
At this time, but Mr. Mangione appreciates everyone's support. Thank you so much.
The case has captivated the country, earning Mangione rabid fans not just for his looks, but for his alleged mission, taking on the U.S. health insurance system.
I have never seen a case like this. It has a life and an energy of its own on social media.
Policeman, he come and take Luigi far away.
And the outpouring was instant and intense.
It's too much. And then all the merchandise that people are trying to sell.
Thompson had been in New York for a United Healthcare Investor Conference. Wednesday, December 4th, 2024, shortly before 7 a.m., he was on West 54th Street when cameras captured the moment of
Jesus picture.
Show it again, Shirley, right?
Figure is seen shot. She flinches, sees Thompson stumble, then seems to look straight at the gunman, still taking aim, before running off. Seconds later, a man in the hotel steps outside, sees Thompson crumpled on the ground, and starts pointing in the suspect's direction. But it would be 3 minutes before police arrive and tend to the CEO. Another 8 minutes until an ambulance pulls up.
The United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson shot and killed at point-blank range in Midtown Manhattan early this morning.
Gunned down. Police calling it premeditated, pre-planned. The gunman, they say, was waiting.
All eyes.
Yo, if he was ugly, some guy would have went on Twitter and said, "This guy is a megatard moron fuck," out of nowhere with no proof. The public would have fucking bid on it, and the people would have moved on. That's it. Hey, yo, come on, bro. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna rage bait me. I know I'm not stupid. I've been on Twitter. I've been on social media.
Dude, the public. That's why. This is the answer to the.
Okay, my bad. Sorry. It would have been
the 100K viewers.
Or
the public believes anything the moment it gets thrown at them. They disregard the truth immediately. They don't care for the truth. They don't care for things that are good. They don't give a fuck. They're fucking lame, noob, retards. They're the public. Right? Obviously the public isn't going to glaze the goats because they're retards. They hate the truth. They're jealous of everyone. They're crazy. They're mean. They're just pure evil or demonic. Right? Obviously they're not going to glaze the goats.
I hate that they have like kind of they glorify and validate the fucking the whatever motive it is by giving it another fucking wording for it. It's bad. It's the small things like that that make these things bad. It's why the media sucks. They suck.
To track this guy to this youth hostel on 103rd in Amsterdam. So at the youth hostel, they find this amazing piece of video. As he's checking into the youth hostel, the lady behind the counter asks him to drop his mask to see his face, to see his smile, and he obliges. And that was the picture that went viral.
That viral photo fueling an extensive search, which finally ended with that tip call from McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania. The hearing is focused on the evidence police collected when they confronted Mangione there. Police body camera footage has been shown in court, revealing what happened when officers approached and later arrested him. Mangione and his defense team are working to use that body camera footage against the prosecution, trying to get key evidence thrown out before he goes on trial.
Guys, I'm not a lawyer, but I mean, we saw the body cam footage even for just a minute. I mean, they make entry and they're pretty cordial. They really ask him, and he obliges. It's like he literally does whatever, and then he voluntarily gives them fake ID. I mean, bro, this guy is GG's himself. Like,
specifically, Mangione's backpack and the contents inside. A 3D printed 9mm gun and a notebook full of handwritten notes detailing the writer's animosity toward the health insurance industry.
If the defense wins every
why'd you take the notebook with you? That's just stupid.
It's going to be a very different trial. A trial without the murder weapon.
Dude, why? Dude, people that write in notebooks are so cringe. People that update their diary, dude, it's so cringe.
We're still probably going to get a trial, but it's going to be a very different trial.
I
mean, no one's going to read that. No one cares about you. We all know you're secretly hoping someone's going to read that, and they're going to be inspired or something by your lame ass bum life. Nobody likes you, man. No one cares about you.
Pennsylvania law, officers had a legal right to search the backpack. In court, they showed blurred video of Mangione peeling off his clothing before officers' cameras are turned off for a strip search. Some of the newly released images of evidence show what police say they pulled from Mangione's pockets, including what they described as a to-do list with items like USB, digital cam, and a map of streets. It also included notes, survival kit, and hot meal and water bottles. Body camera footage also shows officers taking this wallet from his jacket pocket. They said it contained thousands of dollars in cash along with foreign currency, seen here. The hearing was paused today. Of dollars in cash along with foreign currencies.
What the fuck? Is that Gandhi? Gandhi? Who is
Turkey.
Is that
Sneeko?
Napoleon? I don't know who that is.
That's
Seen
Sneeko.
here. The hearing was paused today when the judge announced Mangione was sick. He'll return to court next week.
In a case where so many people are already polarized as to the right or wrongfulness of a case, taking away key elements of the prosecution case won't win the trial for the defense, but will definitely help them a lot.
I mean, it cooked. I mean, my brother cooked. Like, the devil wants a tragedy. The death of millions is a statistic. Yeah. Oh man. Suck it 1G. Remember, cribs only legal if you're poor. Suck it 1G. Active terrorism, lol. Do they use the same word? Suck it 1G. Chat, guys. What's going on? Chat, what's going on with the suck it then? What? What was that recommended video? Which one? Which one?
In the trial for the defense, but will definitely help them a lot.
Which one? Oh, that one?
Yo, I'm not gonna watch your video editor, dude. I'm not gonna watch it.
Jesus.
I already watched that.
Get off of it because
Woman dies
it was
after
not, it wasn't able
cops
to
make a
use
horrific mistake.
You see what I'm saying? No, you're making no
Okay, 6, 7.
My girl, you are dead.
On February 29th, 2024,
Yeah, after this one, after the next one, I'm gonna have to go because I need to do something.
To reports of someone attempting to obtain narcotics outside a hospital. However, not everything in this case is as it seems, and officers will laugh as they make a horrific mistake.
Walking around asking people for drugs. Call we don't. Like she needs any more.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. Around 7:40 p.m. on the 29th, the Newport Medical Center calls 911 to report someone asking for narcotics in the parking lot outside of the hospital. When officers arrive, they find 40-year-old Katrina Dukes.
Can I get my number?
What number?
So I'm done. I'm done.
You what?
I'm done.
Was you in the hospital?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I?
Where's your shoes at?
Yes. Can I please go on?
Where are you trying to get to?
I'm good.
Tweaker.
Will
yeah, just advise I'm not with.
Well, this water mine gets really dank.
Will you go with me?
Well, it's
Where are you trying to go?
To this. I'm good. I'm done with it.
Okay.
I'm not good.
The call I got is you asking people for drugs.
No, I'm done.
Police reports allege they were called because Katrina was, quote, harassing people for narcotics, while court records state that staff reported that outside the hospital, she was asking passers-by for a number to get a fix, and that she appeared to not know who she was or what was going on.
What'd they give you while you was in here?
Huh?
I said, how long?
I'm done.
What time did you get to the hospital?
I just now got off of it.
Earlier that day, Katrina had been taken to the hospital after asking the front desk clerk at the hotel where she lives for help. The clerk noted that Katrina had been confused, lethargic, repeating incoherent sentences, and appeared to be experiencing symptoms of a medical event.
I understand that. What time did you get here?
I just now got off of it.
But how long were you here?
Off of it, I could not get off of it because
Was she drunk?
It was not. It wasn't able
She
to
sounds,
use me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, she clearly needs help, no?
Look, okay. So this is where it's not able to use me.
Like glitch, like.
See it?
Uh-huh.
Court records state that while at the hospital, Katrina had been diagnosed with diabetes mellitus with hyperglycemia and was treated for high blood sugar after she was released. The Mayo Clinic lists the early symptoms of high blood sugar as frequent urination, increased thirst, blurred vision, and feeling weak or unusually tired. However, later signs include nausea and vomiting, shortness of breath, confusion, and loss of consciousness.
See it?
Yeah. Cracker. She might be maxed out.
But I can't. Can I?
No.
Can I please go to the?
No.
Can I please go to the?
Katrina is holding what is believed to be her discharge paperwork from the hospital, which would have included her diabetes diagnosis. She'd been released only a few minutes before hospital staff called the police.
What are you doing? What am I doing?
You're under arrest.
Why? I'm done.
Done with what?
No, I just now.
Dude, outside the hospital, is this guy fucking dumb? Even they would have to acquire a bunch of alcohol in the parking lot and then get fucked up like instantly.
You can't even form a complete.
It's like finding a 40 ounce of vodka like a max win and then downing it straight up.
I'm telling you. Can you tell me? Look, it's just now went on me.
As Katrina is being handcuffed, other officers arrive at the scene. According to police reports, she was arrested for drunkenness and public intoxication, and the officer notes that she appeared to be intoxicated on a stimulant. However, while at the hospital, Katrina had been administered a drug screening for oxycodone, amphetamines, barbiturates, opiates, benzodiazepines, cannabinoids, cocaine, methadone, phencyclidine, and alcohol, and tested negative for all substances.
Oh my God! I'm not.
Come on, man. Well, it's also the hospital staff is terrible too, though. How'd you release somebody into the wilderness when they're all fucked up?
No. Who is that?
And then treat them like a leper when they get outside.
She's high as hell. Can't even tell me where she's at. Who'd you say that was? Katrina, dude. I got her at Motel 6 one time. She had over an ounce of mess stuff in her.
It absolutely is a responsibility.
On April 22nd, 2021, Katrina was charged with possession of meth. She was then charged with probation violation on July 31st, 2023.
You couldn't even tell me what time you got here, and you got no shoes on.
This is supposed to be.
And then I've got
Dude, if she just spoke up one time, she tried to say anything, and she said where she is, or what she has in her hand. I mean, dude, she's literally saying nothing all the fucking time. How are the cops supposed to make anything out of this?
Look, it's not supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be going to that. Listen, would you?
When you were walking, Katrina, where were you trying to go?
Would you take me? Would you show them?
What? I can't understand what you're trying to tell me because you can't. Do you hear what you're saying? You said it's across to my stuff, and that doesn't make any sense to me.
Said there's a it?
What does that mean, Katrina?
It's not supposed to be going to my person.
Like she's saying nothing.
What is not
you can't really blame the cops for this lady doing. She's saying nothing.
Please. That was supposed to be going towards us.
Who was?
Us.
Who?
Us.
Me and you. That's us.
Okay.
They're supposed to be
going
where?
They're supposed to be going towards us.
Who is?
They're not supposed to be going towards us.
What is she saying, man?
They're not supposed to be going towards us.
That's kind of scary. Who is they?
I told you. Please, let me tell you. What the are you doing? They're supposed to be going towards us. What are you talking about? They're not supposed to be going towards us.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot put the blame all on one party, but at the same time, can they not get the name, detain her for a bit, go down and just ask the fucking hospital staff what the fuck was going on with this patient? Maybe they got early discharged, maybe there's a
They're probably going to do that now.
Maybe they gave or something like that. They can do anything at all. Arresting her doesn't do anybody any good.
Okay, they're supposed to be going towards us to go to the country.
My girl, you are
No, they're supposed to be going towards us through the country.
Yeah, is she brain damaged? I don't know what the hell she's saying. She makes absolutely no sense.
They're supposed to be going towards us through the country.
Is she crazy? What's she saying? She's talking about nothing, man. She doesn't sound crazy because she isn't actually talking anything, right? Because even crazies, usually they sound, they're always talking about something. It's just there's something they're talking about that makes no sense to you. To them it makes a lot of sense, but to you it doesn't make it. Like, she's just talking about nothing, right? About some vague shit that makes no sense.
Dude, this lady, shut the fuck up. Oh, I just fired this lady already. Dude, so fucking annoying.
You can tell me what you're coming out with. No, they're supposed to be going on us. Okay. They're not supposed to be going towards us.
This is the same conversation I've had for the last 10 minutes.
She's still complying with orders. She's still complying with the law and what they're telling her to do. Right, lawful orders. She can say whatever she wants. She could say the wildest shit. It's protected speech.
Her hospital paperwork, she just got out.
Don't give me this.
I don't
No,
know.
stop it. Watch your mouth. Shut up, bitch ass. Get a job at McDonald's.
PI. She's walking around asking people for drugs. Halloween like she needs any more.
According to court records, about an hour after Katrina was transferred into the care of jail staff, her blood sugar levels were tested and came back as 360 milligrams per deciliter.
I know that
a reading of 300 is considered dangerously high. Corrections officers reported that Katrina was, quote, nodding in and out and talking out of her head, not acting as she has when she has been there in the past. They decided to give her a dose of Narcan, which she resisted. The next day, on March 1st, Katrina appeared normal in the morning, but her condition deteriorated throughout the day. At 4:36 p.m.
Yo, if they think it's a medical problem going on, why are they just giving her random items that they find, gray loot that they got in the fucking at the spot? How about you give them a medic? The fuck is going on?
Another inmate told staff that Katrina was lying on the floor
terrible.
of her cell. They called 911 and administered 3 more doses of Narcan before emergency responders arrived. EMS noted that Katrina was in critical condition with stroke-like symptoms. While at the hospital,
I mean, that's what
she's
talking about. Yeah, she's got fucking brain damage.
Of her body, and a CT scan confirmed she had experienced a stroke. She died a few days later, on March 3rd, 2024, at the age of 40. Katrina's mother.
That's what being fat in the medical system does to you. That's what it does to your brain.
She developed
it makes you lose brain cells and physically, literally.
Emergency treatment. The case remains ongoing. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case.
I hate bogus, frivolous lawsuits against the government or against like PDs for money that don't make sense and then they cave in from pressure. But this is one of those cases where, like, dude, I hope that she actually wins infinite money. Like, these guys deserve to, like, fucking get clapped so they reevaluate some of the how they do things. Like, what?
Files that rarely come to light. You'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also includes early access to select new videos.
No, I'm not saying this one's like that. I'm just saying.
Do not redeem.
I'm saying we've seen some dog shit ones, but that's definitely makes sense. Innocent men or is it by AI? Or
so very peculiar. Peppermill has this pretty sophisticated software that analyzes faces of previous trespassers, and they get a 100% match on this guy who, whenever they trespassed them before, presented an ID that had a different name. They look like the same exact guy.
I'm not Mike. I don't know nothing about Mike.
So either he is who he says he is and he's not have ever actually trespassed, which I doubt because their software is pretty cool, and the fact that he's acting super suspicious. I'll be 100% honest. Could legitimately be you have a doppelganger running around.
Well, unless I've gone crazy, I'm pretty sure it's not me.
Nightmare becomes reality at a Reno, Nevada casino when AI facial recognition technology misidentifies someone, leading to a wrongful arrest and lands an innocent man behind bars.
Typical, classic AI hallucination.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now.
Hey,
Please
let him
note
cook
that all
him.
persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On September...
Guys, if the ID doesn't come back fake or whatever, then what's the problem then?
17th, 2023, the Peppermill Casino calls the Reno Police Department to report that a trespasser has unlawfully returned to the casino. They report that they have the man in custody, but he's claiming to go by an entirely different name than the man they've previously trespassed. Officer Richard Jagger arrives at the casino at 5:48 a.m.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Oh.
Oh, thank God you're here.
The man declaring his relief at the sight of the officer is 40-year-old Jason Killinger, who is accused of trespassing at the Peppermill Casino.
So what's going on?
So we got this suspicious alert, prior trespasser.
Okay.
And we made contact with him, arrested him, and he found that wasn't him. And so we're just trying to get you guys to make a phone call if it's really him or not.
So what's the issue, you guys? Did he have a different driver's license or a secondary one, or does he have more property than just this one?
Just those effects right there, and that's it.
1 second, pal.
Yeah, I understand that it's being reported as a trespass, but if the guy's ID it's not him, right? The trespass is no longer it doesn't work anymore.
But no other forms of identification.
You guys ran this information through our dispatch?
Through your guys' dispatch? No. We ran through ours, comes back as that being who he says he is on his ID, but that's what we went off right there.
Yeah, and this is one of those things, you guys have this fancy software that does all this stuff, so it's like...
Officer, what's your name?
1 second, man.
A few months earlier, a man named Michael had been trespassed from the casino for sleeping on the premises.
All right, man. So this is who you are?
Yes. What, Miss Jagger, is your first name or last name?
Last name.
All right, Mr. Jagger. Yes, that is who I am. I drive the semis for UPS. I am not Mike. I don't know nothing about Mike. I'm a craps player here. Look, there's my socks for UPS.
Yeah,
Can
also...
you please, you got a gun here. Will you please take me out of these cuffs? My shoulders are killing me.
You're going to sit there for a
Chat,
minute.
I could be wrong, chat, but if you include the pass line, Krebs has like the best odds at the casino for physical games, no?
So, when he gave you this information, did you guys verify it against an ID, or how does that work?
So
it is the best odds.
There's an ID on there as well, and we can show you that one.
Okay.
Jason, a long combination vehicle driver, had been playing craps until about 3 a.m. when he decided to leave the Peppermill and go to the Atlantis Casino. On his way out, he stopped at a blackjack machine and started playing. There, he was approached by a security guard who addressed him as Mike. When Jason clarified that he was not Mike and presented the guard with his driver's license, the guard apologized and walked away. However, as Jason attempted to leave, he was surrounded by security guards and handcuffed. He was told that he was under arrest for trespassing.
Just need a break. My shoulders are killing me.
So that's the ID that he presented. I'll be.
Look at the nose.
Yeah. Huh.
Dude, if they look at it and it doesn't look like it's matching instantly, I mean...
Very weird.
Dude.
Let me snap a picture of that. I'll run both names.
The casino's AI facial recognition software positively identified Jason as Michael, the man they had trespassed.
Let me step out this way I get better reception.
Yeah.
They look kind of alike. I mean, they're both fat, and they've got a very small nose, but they're not the same guy.
He's 5'9".
Also, the photo of the trespasser is
how does their
terrible.
AI not able to tell height difference, even if it was like is it not
Michael and Jason's IDs? Jason is
whatever,
listed as 7 years
Wait,
younger than
he
Michael
isn't looking
and says
up.
that he
Okay,
weighs
the guy on the
50
right
pounds
is so
more.
fucking ugly.
As well, the signatures are
he's
different.
looking up,
In his report,
right?
Officer Jagger wrote,
Is it just
quote,
default?
"The
He's
associated
looking like this
demographics on
by
each
default,
driver's
so like
license
this.
were fairly similar, with the
So
only
like this.
major distinction
By
being
default,
hazel and
his neck
blue
is
eyes,
stuck in the
which
same
are by
position.
their very nature
What the
similar
hell?
eye colors and are dependent upon lighting.
And the pictures are very, I mean, the nose.
What?
Yeah, the nose is similar, but that's pretty much it.
That's troll.
And that's what it's telling us. Because it's telling us that it's looking at it And it's doing that, and then there was another
Yeah,
one
it's just
that
that the
came
guy
up
on the right is always
when he
looking
was
up.
at the RTRK,
As well as
which is
throwing
one
it
of our
off,
better
I think.
cameras. This was right before we arrested him. We looked at it and said, that's him. And it came up.
100%. Okay.
100% match.
Yeah. So the software's saying it, that it's legit.
Right. And it's
so he
pretty damn accurate.
So either he presented a fake identification the first time, or he's presenting it now. Right. Even if he had a twin, it wouldn't be 100% on the facial, right?
I wouldn't think so, but I don't know, because they say twins share DNA, right?
But
I guess it depends upon if they're identical.
I've seen identical twins where it's like moms can tell them apart.
Right.
So
the other thing that kind of made us feel suspicious, or us managers, was right after our officers made contact and they saw the ID that he's presenting today.
Awful.
And they're like, okay, it's not the same guy. He immediately gets up.
I mean, there should be a penalty for that. Let's be honest. I mean, I'm not trying to scrutinize him too much, but there should be a penalty for fucking getting it wrong like that. Like,
starts cashing out.
Otherwise,
to the door. I'm like, okay, if it really wasn't him, why is he running for the door?
You do the wildest shit at that point.
Jason would later explain that earlier that night he played at the Legends Bay Casino, the Nugget Casino, and the El Dorado Casino before arriving at the Peppermill around 11:30 p.m. He claimed that each time he was up $200, he would move on to a new casino. And just before his arrest, he had made $200. He also estimated that prior to the 16th, he had gambled hundreds of times at the Peppermill without incident. After speaking with the Peppermill employee, Officer Jagger calls to check the police records.
He's probably a past line enjoyer.
I have a precarious situation. Trying to positively identify somebody who may have or may be using a fake ID. So I've got 2 names, 2 Nevada driver's license numbers and all that. If there's a chance I could have you run both and see if any of them come back and maybe send me pictures in an email of what their IDs come back as?
Yep.
Huh. That is super weird. Do you see resemblance in those?
Yeah.
I absolutely love
that is.
But yeah, they're the 83, 78,
Yo,
that's super weird.
Who cares if they look the same? Yo, if the ID is in the system and it's right, then what's the point then? What other body is there to validate ID then? Than your system, you fucking loser.
So I have a feeling these are both the same
fucking
guy,
dumbass
but he has different
infrastructure,
IDs.
man.
That's crazy. Because their software here, they have this facial recognition software here at the Peppermill, and he came back as a 100% match for the character who was previously trespassed.
Yeah,
So this is definitely a weird one. So I have a feeling he's somehow making some fake identification or something, but I mean, if you're pulling them up, then they're legitimate.
Okay, so this guy's like a spy infiltrator that has ties in the government to have a fake ID in the system that's validated to get $200 of wins at a local casino. Really? Really? I can't.
With this discovery that both Michael and Jason's IDs are legitimate, Officer Jagger calls his supervisor, once again explaining that the Peppermill's AI technology came back with a 100% match that Jason and Michael are the same person.
Then this guy that they have now detained presents a different ID with a different name, Jason Killinger, and that has a matching photo for him now. I mean, the photos are different photos, but they look like the same exact guy. The only difference is one has a chin goatee. But definitely super weird. So all of these driver's licenses are both valid. So either he is who he says he is, and he's not ever actually trespassed, which I doubt because their software is pretty cool, and the fact that he's acting super suspicious. 2, I just have a feeling somehow maybe he's got a hookup with the DMV where he's got 2 different driver's licenses that are registered with the Department of Motor Vehicles with different names and dates of birth. So, I guess I'll arrest him on that and then just list him as a John Doe and then have him booked in for a wins check. All right.
Wins.
That solves that. So you guys got a complaint?
Yeah, well, we got filled out right.
And then
we got the statement and all that good stuff.
Statement already done. Easy peasy. So right now, because I can't identify you, man, it's weird. Because
I'm confused because
essentially it looks like you have
the casino, because of like tax records and shit like that, they probably had this guy on file already since he gambles there a lot. They probably know this get to a T. Like
2 names.
They can really self-debunk this on the fly.
I can't identify you. Fortunately, that means that they can't cite you.
Officer Jagger collects Jason's things, which includes his driver's license, a Peppermill player's card in the name Jason Killinger, and a debit card from his credit union in the name of Jason Killinger.
If you can't be cited, then you are arrested. So
I'm arrested?
Yep, I'm going to
jail?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not a joker, man. So you'll be arrested and you'll get fingerprinted up at the jail, and then they'll be able to discern your identity and what the mix-up is.
Chad, do they wipe the records of all your shit, all your fingerprints, if it was invalid arrest?
I don't think so.
Stuff.
Oh man,
I'll be 100% honest.
I would be so mauled. They have no idea.
Legitimately be. You have a doppelganger running around, but they are strikingly similar and enough. Their fancy AI technology that reads faces. No, it says it's a 100% match. But at this point, our hands are tied because...
No, they're not. No, they're not. That's not even true.
A reasonable and prudent person would, based off the software, based off the pictures, based off even your driver's license picture, make the reasonable conclusion that all 3 are the same person, just 2 different...
Wait, hold on. Guys, this is just scary in general.
I think the driver license pictures look nothing like though.
Some third-party, private, a software of a
They
random,
looked similar
of a
in
random
the
business
casino, but not on the driver's license. They look very different.
Everything that the government validates for them. That's insane.
IDs with 2 different names.
He thinks this is reasonable, then it trumps everything. It doesn't.
Motorcycle and hazmat.
Okay.
Other than that, I got all the endorsements.
But that's the thing is
his a CDL?
So that's the thing is it's either someone else is using your stuff or you're using somebody else's stuff, and unfortunately you look too much like the guy in that picture, so much so that the fancy computer that does all the face scanning of everybody who walks in this casino makes the same determination that my feeble human brain does. So. Okay.
Jason's ID is a Nevada Real ID driver's license. In order to obtain a Nevada Real ID driver's license, a person must present themselves at the DMV with proof of identity, such as a birth certificate or a current U.S. passport or U.S. passport.
You know how the DMV is insane, bro. Getting it, I can't, bro. I was there a few months ago.
Security card,
it's diabolical the amount of proof you need.
Residence.
I can't believe I'm going through this. All I want to do is play some goddamn dice and make some money. Yeah. If I got a check stub from my work.
A check stub?
Yeah, would that prove it to you guys?
Bro, just layers up the arrested and thank the lawsuit, man.
The only way is gotta get your fingerprints out.
Later, Jason would reveal that along with a check stub in his vehicle, he also had a current vehicle registration for his car in his name, a Department of Transportation medical card, a Teamsters Local 533 union card, and a valid vehicle insurance card, all in his name. Officer Jagger's police report would later state that, quote, due to John Doe having conflicting identification, he lacked satisfactory evidence to reasonably assure me that he was who he claimed to be.
It's not me. I don't know what the
yeah, it's one of those, like I said, man, if it turns out that it's not you.
That's still the premise is that the AI of this dog shit fucking institution, this random private business, it trumps everything else in the world. That still says that
call the director and be like, hey man, your software
this is a clanker, suck it 1G.
Critical error.
This is what my tax dollars are paying for?
It's not built for comfort.
Dude.
It's not built for comfort, pal. Very sorry.
Before he leaves, another officer arrives at the casino, and Officer Jagger takes the opportunity to once again explain the situation.
It's super weird. This poor guy might be like legitimately somebody else, and something else. I don't know. Weird call.
Soon, Officer Jagger begins the drive to the Washoe County Detention Facility.
I'll be honest, I don't know what to think, because usually those systems are pretty good. Like, we've used those systems in the past to catch homicide suspects.
Sure.
So, like, they're fairly reliable. So if it comes back, you know, one angle on your face, it was 99%. The other one was 100%.
Is that right?
Yeah, so it's like, it's It says that you're that guy.
Yo, chat, I could never.
Crazy, I'm pretty sure it's...
Guys, the fact that this guy's calm is insane. I applaud this guy. I'd be so mauled. I'd be saying the wildest shit.
You seem like a stand-up guy, bro. There's probably a really terrible case of mistaken identity.
Because if you predict his speech, it would be.
I've never been arrested. Never. Not once. What the good is the ID then? Why do I even carry that mother?
Yeah, true. Dude, he's cooking.
Man, like a robot. That's what.
So true.
They don't think, you know. It's like, well, this is what I was taught. Use your head. And then people aren't smart enough to think for themselves. They're just not.
Yo, who is this guy?
Fortunately, it's the world we live in.
Who is this cook?
Dude, he could gamble on steak on kick. Dude, he would go hard.
If all goes well, you should be out of those.
Give this guy a kick deal.
Hopefully,
I mean, the steak contract.
Okay, good. All because some that looks like me was sleeping in the casino. It's not me.
Despite Jason's continued protests, Officer Jagger hands him off to the jail staff. Jason's fingerprints were soon submitted for analysis.
Best of luck, man. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, so
That's weird.
It's super weird. So it's one of those ones like I genuinely, like I kind of believe him.
Yeah.
It wasn't long before the fingerprint analysis conclusively
He's looking up still.
that Jason had been telling the truth all along, and he was in fact Jason Killinger. Later that same day, around 4 p.m., Jason was released from the jail on his own recognizance. The day after his release on September 18th, 2000.
Yo, after this, man, if I'm over there, I have 3 PTSDs, I have anxiety, I have depression, I have multiple sclerosis from the fucking, I don't fucking know. There was poison on the seat. 20 lawsuits.
2023. He went to renowned urgent care Vista, where he was diagnosed with a strain of both the right and left shoulder and contusions on both wrists. On July 30th, 2025, Jason filed a complaint in federal court against Reno police officer Richard Jagger. While at the jail and after his identity had been confirmed, his arrest papers were changed from John Doe to Jason Killinger. The federal complaint states that this meant Jason would be prosecuted for trespassing, even though Michael had been the only one who was trespassed. According to the complaint, Jason's charge of trespassing was eventually dismissed. However, he now has a criminal record.
What?
According to the complaint, facial recognition technology has led to wrongful arrests in Louisiana, New Jersey, Maryland, and Texas. Many cities now conclude that for an arrest, there has to be some kind of secondary corroborating evidence that is unrelated before there can be sufficient justification to arrest. Jason Killinger's case remains ongoing. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon.
That's crazy.
I get it. Because he went to jail,
that's crazy.
It obviously puts a record. But chat, shouldn't there be a safety system, whatever, that like, if something is incorrect, it rolls back, like a rollback. Like, yeah, there has to be, right? Like, this is insane. You think it'll get expunged? Yeah, but dude, still though, I don't think anybody wants to ever been in a system. Like, I've talked. Well, if you're a law-abiding citizen,
I think that's it for today, man.
Want to be in any of this shit system? You just don't want to be. Like, dude, it's awful. It makes you feel like a criminal when you're not. Like, it makes you feel like an outcast.
It isn't. Hey, have a nice day. Thanks for the goat, you know that. See you, man. Have a nice day.